Welcome to AFK here on Loading Ready Run Streams. Check it out. We got a whole group of folks here. We had to move out of Studio A because we just had too many people and there wasn't enough room because it's Secret Hitler tonight.
Woo!
Ooh, yes, very exciting.
Fascists in the kitchen.
Yes, indeed. Before we start, real quick reminder that all our AFK streams, Friday night, away from keyboard AFK, are brought to you by Wormwood Gaming because they're great. We really enjoy their stuff. They make amazing wooden gaming accessories.
It's a really good slogan for them. We're just going to run with it. Wormwood Gaming. They're great.
They're great. They're terrific.
We've seen some shit and they're not it.
Yeah. There you go. That's perfect.
True facts.
That wouldn't even rhyme. I'm very proud of it.
If you are keen to check out Wormwood, which you definitely should, because like I said, they make fantastic deck boxes, dice towers, dice trays, lots of other stuff if you're into Magic or D&D or various tabletop accessories. You can use our promo codes, which you can see on the screen. LRR gets you free shipping if you're in the US, and LRR World gets you $10 off shipping if you are anywhere else that's not the US. So do check them out, and we get a cut of the sales. So it is good for everybody. Tonight we are playing Secret Hitler, and who all do we have? Let's go around and just say hi.
Hi, I'm Serge. I've never played this before.
Fantastic.
Hi, I'm Ian. I have played this once.
Do you say Heil?
We haven't assigned the roles yet, Ian.
It's important to roleplay, though.
Freud was German, wasn't he?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Kathleen. I have played before.
I'm Graham. So have I.
I'm Cameron, and I've won before.
It's true, you did.
Oh.
I'm Corey. I've played.
I won once, just not on stream, so it doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
True.
No
Screenshots or didn't happen, yeah.
And I'm Bengineering, and I have also never played. That's why they put us on opposite ends
Oh,
of the
okay.
table.
I'm glad I'm not alone.
No collusion.
So we are going to briefly sort of go. Well, I guess not briefly. We're going to go over the rules again for those of you who aren't aware how to play this.
Yes, please.
This wonderful game. If you're familiar with Werewolf or what are the other ones? Resistance,
Yeah.
Coup.
Avalon. That's another
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Fala?
It's a hidden identity game, and the hidden identity is Hitler, and other identities as well. I should read the preamble. The year is 1932. The place is pre-World War II Germany. In Secret Hitler, players are German politicians attempting to hold a fragile liberal government together and stem the rising tide of fascism.
Okay.
Watch out, though. There are secret fascists among you, and one player is Secret Hitler. So the way that this works, this is going to be a little different than last time because we have 7 players, which is because there's slightly different rules for 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 and 10 players. And last time we had 5 players, I think it was.
Yeah.
And so there was 2 fascists, one of whom was Hitler, and they knew each other. This time we will have 4 liberals and 3 fascists, one of whom will be Hitler. The fascists have perfect information about who the other fascists are and who Hitler is, and Hitler does not. So the fascists are trying to get Hitler elected without Hitler knowing who they are, which I think is super interesting. I've got the chat up for now just while I run through the intro, but I'll be putting it away during the actual game. Because we think it makes a better stream, and because we did a brief informal poll the other day. You at home, the chat, will not know the identities of anybody. Yeah.
They have to figure it out too.
Yeah. There's going to be a moment when you're playing the game. Normally, what you do is everyone closes their eyes. The fascists open their eyes and Hitler raises their hand. So the fascists can identify one another and they can identify who Hitler is, and that's everything. But we're gonna cut away so that you don't know, so that you and we are trying to figure it all out together. And let me tell you, you're gonna have a great time. Because last time everybody was wrong.
This could be like one of those play-at-home moments where it's like the straw poll going. It's like, and if you think you know who it is,
Yeah.
You assassinate.
Oh man.
Why don't we have those text numbers ready? We could be making extra bank.
We thank you for your generous Patreon support. I'm probably not putting any 1-900
So
lines
use the
in.
Twitter code.
Unless it's 1-900 call Ian.
Okay, why don't I have those numbers ready?
Just use the Twitter code #assassinate and then put the name who you want to assassinate.
So you can see on the overlay we have these policy trackers, and there's one fascist track and one liberal track because there are different policies, fascist and liberal policies, that will be passed over the course of the game. The way that the liberals win the game is either by passing 5 liberal policies implying a successful government, or by killing Hitler, which can happen as the 4th or 5th fascist policies are passed. The president must kill a player. The fascists can win either by passing 6 fascist policies, or by getting Hitler elected chancellor anytime after the 4th policy has been the 4th fascist policy has been enacted.
Yeah.
You can see on the overlay board there that when the stab when the policies get
Hitler was
this is the dark red. That's the danger zone.
That's the Hitler zone.
That's the Hitler zone.
If Hitler's elected chancellor, it's all over. And every round, you must elect a president and a chancellor.
I was going to ask, how do we elect a president and chancellor?
President.
Well, hold on.
Whoops.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Drop
Yeah.
yeah. Discard pile. Discard.
Sounds like a horrible Weird Al Yankovic parody.
The Autobahn to the danger zone.
So how do you pass those policies?
All right. So the presidency. I believe the first turn is the very first president is random. I forgot this last time as well. Yeah, the very first president is random, and then it moves around the table. And every turn, a different person becomes president, and the president picks someone to be chancellor, and then we all have to vote on it. Because if you think that something's up, you might not want to ratify that government. Everyone will have. Okay, I'm gonna hand these envelopes out. Inside these envelopes. Oh shoot! I need to actually make sure that we have the right number of things first.
And Hitler.
And Hitler, yeah, exactly. So hang on, this is going to take just a second. So inside these.
Here, why don't somebody else check those envelopes
Sure.
while you're explaining?
Inside the envelopes that we're going to get in a second, don't show these to anyone. You have your party membership, which in this case is fascist, and your secret role, which in this case is also fascist. The only time this is different is when you're a fascist who is also Hitler. And your voting cards. You have 2 ballots, yes and no. And so every turn the president will go, okay, who am I going to pick to be chancellor? I think you should be chancellor. And then everybody has to go either, yeah, that seems fine, or absolutely not. We're not giving you that kind of power. And if the vote passes, then we move on to the policy thing. If the vote does not pass, then that's a failure to
Elect. Yeah.
failure to elect,
Is
which
it
is
unanimous or just majority?
it's majority,
Okay.
and 3 failures to elect.
Just a random policy will be passed off the top of the deck.
Yeah, which
It's
is also
spread
bad.
from a liberal.
On the
Yeah.
board.
Right? Yes.
Because I believe there's
There's more
that's
fascist policies than liberals.
right.
There are 11 fascist policies and 6 liberal policies. Yeah.
Interesting.
This
So you do not want to leave it to random chance.
is a lot to take on at the beginning, but it's going to be
Do you have a fascist card there?
yeah.
Perfect. There. So I have, how many is it? 3 fascists, 4 liberals, and 1 Hitler?
No, one Hitler, because there's 3 fascists total. There's only
Okay.
7 players.
Well, so I have
So-
checked those cards. There's a
Alright.
there's a Hitler, there's some fascists, there's some liberals.
All right, I'm going to shuffle these up without looking at them. And oops.
And remember,
Did I
red is the
box
color
envelopes?
of the Canadian Liberal Party, which is why I'm wearing red.
Right.
Oh man, so I'm NDP then, I
You,
guess.
you realize the Nazis were the National Socialists.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, Serge.
Yeah, duh.
John,
Names are always accurate.
oh yeah. There's also term limits. So the president and chancellor who were last elected can't be the last elected.
Okay.
Can't be
Nominated again.
can't be nominated as chancellor.
Has
So if I'm president and you're chancellor and we do our turn or whatever, then presidency passes to Kathleen. She can't then make me chancellor because I was just president.
And I can't make Serge chancellor because he was just chancellor.
Correct.
I have to pick somebody other than the 2 of you.
But could the chancellor become president?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, that's the only. Okay, I understand.
But I mean, say that in a situation, say I'm president and Ian is chancellor. Then, when the president thing moves clockwise around the table, he will become president.
Okay.
But I can't make her.
I understand.
I can't be chancellor, and he can't be president and
we,
chancellor.
we can't double up governments.
JF Collier was saying there's supposed to be there's supposed to be 11 fascist policies and 7 liberal policies, but I assure you that in the table of contents there are only 6 liberal policies, so we couldn't even add more if we wanted to. So I'm gonna keep this handy. And
Poker
Do
face.
we have the right number of policies? Do we want to count them?
all of them.
it's always the same. It's just the right number. Oh, you mean that we haven't lost any?
Yeah.
Oh no, we wouldn't have.
We have this beautiful display box.
This box is really pretty.
Yeah.
It is.
This was like the executive Kickstarter backer level.
The production values on this game are really,
They
really
ended up
extraordinary.
giving to everyone.
Yeah,
Which is amazing.
good job to Mackenzie Schubert, who is the art director.
Like the
Hey Cam, what are you drinking?
I guess he was
I am drinking
the
a
graphic designer.
a Marzen, which is a German beer that is usually had in October.
I really wish I had some
All
water.
right.
Cam, have you tried Category 12's Oktoberfest?
The NZA.
So how are we?
Zombie?
Yeah.
How are we hiding this from chat?
Well, first of all, you are hiding it from everyone else. You're going to
Okay.
open your envelope, take a look, check your party affiliation. You can pull out your ballots, pull out your
Those
and
the back
9,
ones? Yeah. Okay.
and check your party affiliation and check your party membership. And then hang on to your envelope, because when the fascist policies start getting enacted, the fascists start getting more power, and as the second fascist policy gets enacted, the president gets to look at the party affiliation card for one player at the table and find out if they're a liberal or a fascist. And only they get to know, by the way. So that's because only they know, and they can say whatever they want. Mackenzie Schubert did the art. Yes, indeed. So, I think we're ready to get started.
Yeah.
Wait, can I please beg somebody who's closer to the
I'll get
kitchen
you a
than
glass of
me
water.
to get me a glass of
I'm on
water?
it. I'm on it.
All right.
No, I got it.
The furthest away person.
So, chat, you don't get to find out, but you can now place your bets if Ian is Hitler or not.
Like, I really appreciate that, like, the liberals, for their role cards, are all, like, very different kinds of people. There's a lot of diversity.
Oh yeah. Here, wait. Let me see if I can.
Really?
Here,
Yeah.
I want to grab one of the ones that's.
While I'm
Let
up.
me pull the box lid
Okay,
out.
so here an example. This is one of the liberals in the
Ooh.
in the thing. It's just this is just a guy. There's like an old lady. There's a
younger lady, like
yeah.
they look like
There's a
people.
black guy.
Yeah.
All the fascists. What's
Are
this
lizard
one?
people.
Perfect.
Yeah, this
So
is
should
just
we
like a
are we
dapper
role
gentleman.
playing our characters?
Sure.
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like hissing and eating insect might be a tell.
A dead giveaway.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're just like,
But you just can't do that while policies are being enacted.
oh right,
Yeah.
Every other time you can.
just your everyday
use
actions.
So I can give a
Actually, just gonna
personality to my reptilian.
stick
person.
that
And I
over
love,
there
like,
so that we
if
can.
I
that,
were-
that all
Nice.
the fashion, like, the clothing is really great because the fascists all have like these ostentatious military uniforms.
And they're also
Yeah.
wizards.
Yeah,
Secondary information, really.
Okay, so
Please.
Paul in the yes, there it is. Hello, Ghost Paul. You have a contingency for what you're going to show on screen in a second.
I do, yes.
Okay, will they still be able to hear us?
Yes.
Okay,
I
great.
can mute you if you want.
No. I think it'd be fine if they hear us. So let's do that now. So everyone, put your hand on the table with your thumb loose.
Loose. Okay.
All right. And Paul, let me know when we're off.
We are off.
All right. Everybody, close your eyes. The two fascists who are not Hitler, open your eyes and acknowledge one another. And Hitler, put your thumb up. Two fascists, pay attention to who Hitler is. Hitler, put your thumb back down. Fascists, close your eyes. Everybody, open your eyes. Any questions? Any confusion?
I couldn't hear a thumb go up. I was listening for it, but I couldn't hear it.
That's ideal.
Yes.
All right, you can come back to
Give
us,
us
Paul,
give us 20
if you-
years.
if you haven't already.
What is the sound of one thumb moving?
Raising.
I couldn't hear it. I was listening for it though.
Right. So
So something about your
Are you Daredevil? You should tell me now.
Yeah. It's a shame it wasn't raining in here. Then you'd be perfect.
parliamentary procedure.
a game of parliamentary procedure.
I love politics.
I always forget how you pick
Fingering for a refreshing change.
how you
of
pick the
pace.
first president.
I think you have to have a revolutionary war, and then the most popular general
Done.
generally gets. So there we
Hey
go.
there.
That seems
Hey
mighty
there.
fascist.
Yeah.
But it's the first round, so I have the peaceful handing off of power.
Well, it's like this is the great element of this game because like the liberals need to be very direct and open and forceful,
Yeah.
basically, whereas the fascists need to be very cagey because they're outnumbered and they can just die very easily.
Right, I'm gonna put the chat
but
away.
that behavior really like reads fascist when you're trying to play like the the line of parliament, right? And
Because like the
be
idea
open
would
and
be
honest.
as like if you were a liberal is like you want to establish that straight up you are a liberal so that like your other liberal homies can
ID.
basically like,
Okay.
get you out of the mix, right?
Is there a way we can randomize this?
Dice.
We have a
We
lot of
can
dice.
ask Paul to
Yeah.
roll a dice.
Well, there's dice there.
All right.
They're all D. Oh, there's a D8.
Oh,
Okay.
Perfect.
terrific.
So,
All right, I'm 1. He's 7. Reroll on 8.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
And our first president is Ben.
All right.
Perfect. I like this process.
That's how democracy works.
Ah, if only.
All right.
And now Ben chooses a chancellor.
Who's your chancellor?
New homie, liberal? Are you liberal?
I mean,
Serge, you've got this game.
wouldn't you like to know?
You've got to
I-
tell me if you're
I-
fascist.
It is to the benefit of the liberals to be as open and as honest as possible.
Straight up, I'm a liberal. Have your thingy.
Thank you, fellow liberal.
This is already super weird.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I feel like I shuffled this okay. Maybe I should shuffle it
We
again.
have to vote.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
I
it's
always
my
forget
first
that
thing.
part.
You can
Oh,
shuffle,
that's
but we have to
true.
All right.
vote.
Yeah. So
Yeah, do we
On
approve this
sketchy-
government?
you guys vote as well.
Oh shoot. Okay.
These are public or private votes?
These are public.
Okay.
We all turn at the same time.
Yeah. Well, that's the key. Yeah. So everybody ready to vote?
Yes.
And let's do
3,
it.
2, 1.
Yeah.
Hey!
Now it's my first order of business. I
There's-
want to turn this into a monarchy.
There's basically nothing that we have to go on
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
first one. So the first government tends to get ratified.
So you
pretty
want to send some really strong signals.
Yeah. You'd also get outvoted almost every time. So, 1, 2, 3 policies. You guys can't talk. Only you can see those policies, and only you know which one you're discarding. So just put it face down and slide it back over.
Which way does he pass it?
He passes them to you, and you have to pick one to pass.
Was that Paul?
Move the
You move the
boxes.
boxes off the table, they're kind of blocked in.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. So basically, Ben, you have 3 policies in there.
Yep.
You pick one to
Discard.
discard to burn essentially, and then you pass 2 policies to Serge, and then he chooses which he's going to
This was a
which he's
mistake.
going to pass.
And so you burn one of those. Again, no one else knows which one you burned.
Discard first and then enact.
Yeah.
Remember that poker face, man.
Okay.
Now we enact it?
Yes.
Go for it.
Oh, it looks so incriminating. It looks so incriminating. I'm sorry.
Well, what did he give you?
Yeah.
He gave me 2 fascist policies.
What did you give him?
I gave him 2 fascist policies.
What did you turn up?
I turned up 3 fascist policies.
Okay.
It's not
I was having a
impossible.
fascist day. All right. I came home, had a rough day at work.
I am not lying. I was handed 2 fascist policies, hence my poker face of like, oh God, no. But I couldn't say anything, and I felt even that was giving away too
I
much.
am not lying. The
Yeah.
phrase
Yeah.
of trustworthy people ever.
Well, I mean,
It's,
All right.
it's not impossible that happens.
Yeah.
especially early in the game,
Yeah.
because there's more fascist policies than liberal policies.
The good news is, if Ben is telling the truth, we are now 3 fascist policies down, so it should be easier to pass one.
Yep.
Correct.
That's
They're almost
statistics.
at parity.
Yeah. Well, you got to give the chancellorship out.
It was a good reign.
So
You are my next in line.
So
Remember,
now,
I enacted
so
a
now,
monarchy.
so now Corey is president, and neither Ben nor Serge can be chancellor.
Let's move down the line to Ian.
Okay.
They're going to slowly move towards one another.
Yeah. It's an ill meet.
Yeah.
Right in the middle.
And then Graham gets to be super president.
Presentsler.
All right.
That's says that the president and the chancellor are not allowed to show any emotions or any
Oh.
indication.
Yeah, you're not supposed to tell.
Okay, I'll try and be more poker
while
facey.
while you're choosing which policy.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Sometimes
We're
we'll
new.
do our
Yeah,
best.
Sometimes
you
that's
cheated by
tough.
emoting.
yeah.
Yeah. So now, our government was off to a real rough start,
Yes.
Yep.
but I have faith that this administration, the Corey-Ian combo, will be a good left-leaning liberal government.
Yeah.
So
We won't accidentally our democracy.
yes, exactly. I believe in us.
Wait, what is this based on?
Well, I optimism.
We're good dogs, Serge.
Yeah. I don't really have a say because I'm deceased. That's the only way I would pass on my presidency. So now I'm
You
a
have to
ghost.
vote. You
I'm
still
a
gotta
go-
vote. Ghosts get to
I'll-
vote.
This is the ghost vote.
The ghosts are an important voting block. Anyhow,
Attempting to telegraph the contents of your hand using randomness or any other unusual selection procedure violates the spirit of the game.
It was
Don't do it.
completely unintentional.
3 pinky taps. That's the code
All right,
signal.
Yeah.
let's vote on this government.
Yeah.
basically that whole
Ready?
speech was just me killing time.
What?
Ja!
All right.
Ja.
Well, we're
All
on
right.
the same page.
you fools.
No, it's just
Oh,
Spanish
right,
jam.
yes.
Discardments. Yes.
Chancellor?
Cantiolo.
Chansolio?
Chancelian.
You can tilt the vote card sort of towards the camera a little bit and let us know if
Oh, yeah, yeah.
somebody is voting.
Oh, I thought we were on
differently.
the overhead.
Really? Really?
Overhead.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, what happened there?
I pulled 3 fascist cards.
Again?
You shuffled.
Yeah. It's true.
On everyone can see me shuffling on camera.
One of them has to be a
Is
fascist.
this why you don't play Constructed as much anymore?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so did we pull a fascist power?
No.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
did.
The president.
Which one is it?
The president gets to look at a player's party membership card.
So-
Does that happen immediately or does
Yep.
it
Yeah, it
right
happens
now.
immediately.
Happens right now.
I'm very suspect
Well, yeah,
On our
something.
first-
something went
with
shitty.
our first government here.
So is
With the first government?
I think so.
the second
government.
government.
So it's the card itself that gives the power, or is
It's-
it by going
it's
on to
By going
that?
on,
Okay.
by being the second fascist policy.
Right.
This is a very bad start.
Corey,
For the sake of curiosity, what's the third fascist?
The president picks the next presidential candidate.
Oh,
So we skip the
Oh,
going around
right,
the
yeah,
table.
Mm.
It's so efficient.
I mean, I'd like to, as the first president, I can honestly say that I had 3 fascist cards going on there, and we did establish that it would be very difficult to do 3 more fascist cards. I think
A second time.
I can investigate myself.
I am.
Well,
I am-
you already know you.
I already know me, and I drew 3 fascist cards.
Ian, were you handed 2 fascist
I was
cards?
handed 2
Well, yeah,
fascist cards.
because Corey,
I picked the better of the two.
Corey said that she passed 3 fascist cards before Ian had a chance to say anything. I've used that trick to tell Hitler that I'm a fascist.
yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Not in this game. I haven't been president yet.
Yeah, no, but I was there when you and Matt, I think, were doing
Yeah.
it. It was a good strategy.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Because he was ready to defend himself. He was about to be like and I was like, no.
Okay, so these 2 are eligible for Chancellor next round.
Yeah.
Correct. I would be
So
very
are any of
uncomfortable
us.
if anybody who had currently passed was involved in the passing of a fascist policy.
And
Was the
Cam
next
gets to
chancellor.
pick the next president.
Yep.
The next chancellor.
Next chancellor.
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 Cam, yeah,
So the
Cam
next
is
person
president.
that enacts a policy?
Could be on the chopping block.
Next person that enacts a policy is going to be one of us 4.
So you're president after Cam,
Yeah.
but your chancellor gets to be picked by Cam if Cam passes a fascist thing?
Which? Oh,
No.
the president picks the next. Oh, no.
President.
Yeah,
If,
that's what I
yeah.
thought.
So if Cam's the next president, if his government, well, if the government gets ratified, but if his government passes a fascist policy, then yeah, Cam gets to pick who the next president is.
Who are you spying on?
I mean, for the record, this could also be like extraordinarily bad luck. Not even extraordinarily bad, but even like
Statistically,
it's statistically
unlikely.
We're just
improbable.
opening up the
But this
thing
isn't
for
even like
liberal.
good strategy
Like-
from the fascists.
yeah,
because there's not enough information yet to be able to like properly exploit any of these abilities.
Or identify
Yeah,
Hitler?
the fascist. I mean, you end up in the early game with liberals passing fascist policies and fascist passing liberal policies for different reasons, like the liberals getting railroaded on what they get passed, or the fascists not wanting to look like such fascists.
Like, I'm almost likely to believe that these were just, like, super bad draws. Just because, like, getting these abilities early...
I'm less convinced.
Well,
Getting these
I'm
abilities
less
early
convinced
before
as
you've
well.
had an ability to sort of suss people out isn't helpful.
This ability, getting this now is not like super helpful, but
Given some of the
It's
rules
useful,
I've seen in
right.
Risk in the past month, this is possible.
Hey, Cam, can I see your party?
it's possible,
card?
sure.
sure.
So this is the no, don't hand out the envelope. The party.
The party.
Not the role.
Right, yes. These are distinct.
These are two separate things. So, because the party affiliation says these are either liberal or fascist. The role is either liberal, fascist, or Hitler. So
If you're Hitler, you don't want people to find out.
So
you're
in this
Hitler.
case, the president only gets to hypothetical. The president only gets to know if Cam is a liberal or a fascist, not whether or not Cam could theoretically be Hitler.
What'd you find out, Corey?
He's a liberal. So don't make either of those two
Okay.
President Nick.
Or Chancellor.
It's
This is politics, Serge. You can't get so wrapped
I'm
up in
taking
the
this
details.
actually, that's
personally.
fair too. Neither one of them chancellor,
Yeah,
neither
because
one of them president.
he only gets to pick the next president if his chancellor passes a fascist policy.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
who would you select as president?
Next.
I mean,
Well-
you don't get. I mean, that
Oh,
doesn't.
if it passes.
Assuming.
Yeah.
If it,
Yeah.
if it
This,
passes,
this changes how we vote on accepting his government.
I honestly don't have enough information to really exploit this ability yet. Right? I would probably just keep going down the line.
Right.
Because
Okay.
if you're a fascist, it plays your hand too soon. To be like, you.
Yeah. Well, I would hand it back to Ben. As it
Alright.
was back in the
Who's
day.
chancellor, Cameron?
It was a good raid.
Kathleen,
Sure.
would you accept chancellorship?
I would
go
love
around.
to pass a liberal policy.
There's so little information.
Yeah, no, this is...
So we all gotta do
Serge,
towards the
get your vote
camera.
ready.
Ready?
And tilt towards the camera this time.
Yep.
Or just hold them up. Yeah. Okay. Ready? 3, 2.
Yeah. Oh.
Why'd you vote no?
I did. Yeah.
Because I'm a liberal, and if I do not hold a position of power, the liberals will lose.
Oh, interesting.
That's a strong statement.
That's a strong, aggressive liberalism. I like it.
9 times, Mrs. Bueller.
That was the only vote of dissent.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is the only way I can express my feelings.
Well, I can say that I'm a fellow liberal and I'm excited to be in power. And if I can be sure that you're a liberal, then we will work together fruitfully later in this game.
All right.
I'm really
All right.
excited.
You,
I think I can help you out with this.
When do we start throwing accusations around?
I mean,
Anytime.
Wait until we
Have we not already?
Yeah.
okay. So now
Okay,
you guys
so
got to
I'm,
be quiet.
I'm going to examine the policies.
Yeah. Very excited child somewhere in the moon base.
All right, Kathleen, I'm passing you those
Oh,
two.
yeah.
And I'm burning this one.
Okay. Yay! Okay. What'd you end up with there?
I had 2 liberal policies, so I discarded a liberal policy.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, that really sucks.
And
I drew 2 liberals and a fascist, which in retrospect is
could've-
not how you want to play
You
that.
should have discarded the
Yeah.
liberal because
Yeah.
it was going to get discarded anyhow, and then you could tested my party loyalty.
Yeah.
that's pro tip, by the way.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, either
pro
way, I
tip.
guess a liberal one was going to be burned, but it's tough.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm the president,
You guys will like
And I cannot be
and
chancellor,
neither of you can be chancellor.
which is real bad.
So, because I can only give this to someone who is in the party that passed a fascist policy. Terrific.
Surge claims to be a liberal.
Guaranteed liberal. If you
Guaranteed
do
liberal.
not pass me 2 fascist policies, I will pass the liberal one, unless you trap me.
See, these are just promises, but can you deliver?
It'll depend on Mr. President.
Putting all the onus on the president of our country is irresponsible.
Just,
Do not elect this man.
just like a German would sound. You sound so German.
I'm inclined to believe Surge because Surge is one of the most innocent, sweet people.
Have
Like
you
we've
ever
had to
played
explain a variety of
I'm
sex acts.
incapable.
Resistance or anything with Surge?
No.
Surge is a
Is he an open book?
No,
He's
he's the worst. Surge is a robot.
Oh,
That's fair. I've played Magic with you, and you're dangerous.
The only time I've
Yeah.
ever heard a story about Surge playing one of these style games was your own story about playing Werewolf, where Nathan Lane just went up to you and said, "Are you a werewolf?" And you were like, no. And he's like, "Who's the other werewolf?" And you looked at the other werewolf.
Dang.
that's the Surge I know.
You're on the whole spectrum, buddy.
Then again, you told that story, so maybe you're playing the wrong pawn, right?
Yeah, I set this up early. I
Well,
told
you
that
told
story.
me, like, this
you told me that
exact
2
game.
years ago, and yeah.
You fell for it.
Ben.
All right.
Why Ben?
Cat says Surge is a cream puff with a razor blade in it. Possibly a laser too.
Okay, so Ben, because I don't trust either previous government, but I there's a scale on that, and I currently distrust Ian and Corey more than I distrust Surge and Ben. But Surge is way too eager right now.
I will say you made the correct choice. I am a liberal.
Are you?
Straight up. I'm 100% a liberal.
I mean, we'll find out. I'm looking forward to finding
okay,
out.
If we pass a fascist policy,
Oh, right, yeah.
what will happen, Mr. President?
God, I still don't think I know enough.
We missed Mr. Cam President spying on somebody. Or is it only
No,
happened
that
once?
was
it
Corey.
happens once.
Oh, okay, I thought it
Once.
happened every turn.
No, that
No,
would
that
be way
would-
too much
That'd be a lot of
information.
information.
It's when a policy.
I understand.
Oh, it's only for one turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But by the way, Ben in Surge, just be careful you don't flash your policy cards to the camera.
Oh,
Make sure
yes.
They stay secret.
Totally.
Mine's in my coat pocket.
No.
No,
that's-
no,
oh,
shit.
Oh.
Is that your secret liberal policy you got stashed in there on the rainy
Sleight
day?
of hand.
Yeah.
That's where my party affiliation is, sorry.
What else?
To be
you got
fair,
in
if
there?
I was Surge and I had a reputation as being, no offense, a terrible liar, I don't think that's an offensive thing. But I've never known you to be able to lie or actually lie to anyone. I would probably just be trying to static it out right now.
Static.
Yeah.
If a fascist
And be,
policy gets
very
enacted
direct.
and I have to pick a president, I don't know enough yet. I'll pass it. I'll keep passing it along.
No,
I
it's
don't
a surge.
know.
Pass it to Surge.
I would arguably pass it back to Cam because we hypothetically have been seen that he is a liberal, right? By Corey looking at it.
That's
Yeah. And
hypothetically. I mean,
It's a
they both say that Cam passed two liberal policies to Kathleen, meaning Kathleen didn't actually have a choice but to pass a liberal policy. So that's true.
And that's the thing.
information we
Obviously, it could be a lie, but as of this state, that's the most information that we have. Is that Cam and Kathleen passed a liberal policy, and that Corey confirmed.
I was going to say that
Cam
if
is a
Corey
liberal.
and Cam are both spies, or both secret fascists, then she could be like, I'll choose Cam, and be like, he's a liberal.
And if he wasn't a liberal, it truly behooves him at this point to pass a liberal policy, because even if he was a fascist, and even if he was Hitler, it would look so freaking bad to
It's
pass
tough.
me two
They're-
fascist
obviously,
policies.
it could all be opposite mode, where yes, they could both be.
But at the
fascist,
same
but
time,
at this point,
there's
this
only
is-
one government with a proven track record, and that's Lauder Devere.
Actually, in case it makes a difference for the decisions here, just so you know, when you pass so if you do get to choose who the next president is, so you choose who the next president is,
Yeah.
and then the next turn, the presidency will continue along as it would have
yeah.
been otherwise.
Oh.
So
Procedurally.
meaning,
So if you
meaning
pass
it
it to
skips
Ben-
me, or if
it would come back to you. Again.
So if you passed it to, say, if you passed it to Kathleen, then Kathleen would actually be president twice in a row.
Oh,
Oh.
really?
Really? It wouldn't just pass to Ian automatically?
Yeah,
That seems.
That's what
odd.
Chad is telling me anyway.
that seems odd.
Yeah, but chat's gotten this wrong before.
Yeah.
let's
I would
let's
say-
double check the rules, because this is important.
Although I am not opposed to a double Kathleen president.
A special election does not skip any players. After a special election, the president placard returns to the left of the president who enacted the special election.
Nice.
No, so we could have double Kathleen if we trust Kathleen.
Huh.
I can say that I'm a liberal, and I've tried to pass liberal policies, and the only time I've been in government.
If the president passes the presidency to the next player in rotation, that player would get to run for president twice in a row.
Okay, but at the same time, I don't actually care.
If you passed a fascist thing on your turn the first time as president, we could not.
We could-
elect
we
you.
could vote not to-
You could vote
Yeah.
not to elect me. And at the
Yeah.
same time, it's more important to pass liberal policies than be like, oh, but then we can maybe get a guaranteed liberal twice in a row. That's a terrible idea. Pass liberal policies. The power's not worth it.
Can we
Depends
vote
on your chancellors,
on the
too.
government?
Yes. All right. I also get to vote.
You have to.
You have to vote. It's the law. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
If I don't hold a position of power, I don't trust it.
That's not a very liberal stance.
No, it is. I have to do the right thing.
You're the worst liberal.
I'm just trying to help.
I feel like you may be making some strategy errors.
You said if you're a liberal, be straight up.
I mean, there's nothing straight up than opposing every form of government, I guess. So you're not incorrect.
Thanks, Mitch McConnell.
Burning this one. And this will be the policy that we enact. It's a liberal one.
Yay!
Woo. So what happened?
I got what?
We'd like to hear Ben.
Yeah.
Okay, first, yeah, sure. So I was passed a fascist and a liberal one. I burned the fascist one and popped in the liberal one.
Okay.
I had liberal, fascist. So that was pretty easy.
Okay.
Double fascist elimination.
Yeah.
So what do we got in the stacks
Getting
here,
that
then?
getting that discard pile.
So provided that nobody was lying, we went through 3 fascists.
That's not true, by the way.
Yeah.
No, it's there.
The provided nobody's lying, someone has lied.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
At this point already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assuredly, someone has lied. There is no way.
Okay, we have seen 6 fascist policies in the first 2 governments.
Yeah.
I discarded a fascist policy and
We discarded 2
fascist policies. So we are down to 2 fascist cards in the deck.
So chance of liberals pretty high, but we don't bottom out the deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. There if nobody is lying,
Then there's
which is not true,
Yeah.
there are 2 fascist and 3 liberal policies in
so
the deck.
on the bright side, even if we draw the worst possible combination on the next government, we are passing another liberal policy.
Exactly.
All right. I am now the president. Who will be my chancellor?
That's up to you to decide.
Surge is volunteering.
Oh, shocker.
What a shocker. Graham and Ben cannot be
Yeah.
involved in the government again.
I've decided to take a break from politics.
Yeah, we done pretty good.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Liberals.
So yeah, if the next president sees 3 fascist policies, somebody's lying.
But it's impossible
Will
to
it
tell
tell who?
Yes. I have a strong suspicion that a lie happened, but on the bright side, if I'm wrong,
a
then
lie occurred.
Yeah.
Detective DeVere is on the case.
the point being, if I'm wrong, then I'm pleasantly surprised by what I'm drawing because I know we're going to pass a liberal policy.
Fair enough.
All right, so Surge has volunteered to be chancellor. Does
No.
anybody else want to volunteer to be chancellor?
Yes.
Either of us.
Okay. Well, it could be anybody.
Yeah.
So basically,
anyone except Graham and Ben.
so basically everybody
Except
is volunteering except
I did volunteer. I volunteered first.
No, I said you can't be.
okay. A lot of
She thinks
people.
she can't be.
A lot of people are against Surge.
It's just because he's so keen.
My heart.
Just because
Yeah, why did you get involved in politics if you want to be in charge?
voting against every government, with the absence of information that we have, is not liberal.
It's weird.
Well, it's
Yeah,
It's weird.
it's ineffective.
Okay.
Right? Like
I knew it was ineffective.
So-
it was
Yeah.
it was the only voice I had.
Here's the two
It
things.
doesn't,
Conscientious
it doesn't
objector.
do
Okay,
anything.
here's
right?
the two
Which is
things that
interesting.
I can do. I can pick somebody who I'm pretty sure is a liberal, or I can pick Surge and try to force his information and
Those
see if
aren't
he's actually
exclusive.
Next
Who
hypothetical.
becomes president?
liberal. Who becomes president after me? I would pass it back.
assuming a fascist policy is passed.
Assuming Surge is a fascist and he
ideally
passes a
doesn't
fascist
happen.
policy, I would pass it back to Cameron because Corey has already investigated him and said he's a liberal, and he confirmed a liberal. Like he
And it's not dangerous to make him president.
correct.
Yeah.
Like that is, I think, a safe bet
Totally.
because
And-
we've passed liberal policies. We have agreed. I have not been lied to.
Games rules question. There are 5 cards left in the deck. We are drawing 3.
Yeah.
We are shuffling the deck next?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you shuffle before you then draw the last one.
Okay.
So the last two,
So all of our
the
math.
last two stay hidden information.
Right. So there's no reason why we shouldn't pass a liberal policy next turn.
Correct.
Unless somebody was lying.
Which someone was definitely
somebody
lying.
is
So-
definitely lying.
This will be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're not in the Hitler zone, so this is my chance
We're
to
not
sort
on
of.
the we're on the highway to the.
We
Hitler
are.
We are very close to the Hitler zone.
I believe it's an Autobahn.
The Autobahn to
To the Hitler zone.
God.
But I have to know if Surge is just
There are
wretched
no
at this.
speed limits
Yeah,
on the
just-
Autobahn to the Hitler
Surge,
zone.
this is
All
your
right.
chance to see if you're just wretched at this game, or you are.
All right.
All right, fine.
Get good, Serge.
Wait, no, we have to vote first.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I know. That's why I said. Fine. Ready to vote? Anybody not ready to vote?
If you don't vote yes on this,
Just nice.
Luckily, the highway to the Hitler zone does not have a compatible rail gauge with its neighbors.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
So do people ever vote no? Even when you,
I was tempted to just to
Yeah.
be a dick to you.
Wouldn't that have been hilarious?
Oh,
even
man,
when,
that
even
would've
when
been
nobody trusts me, you all still say yes. What are these cards even for?
Dang.
They're for voting with
can
your
get-
conscience, Serge.
It can
All
get
right,
heated.
hold on. I have to go peek. I have to go poker face here.
okay, Surge.
So much is going on around me.
Bah, 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 bah.
Hey, liberal.
We're a
Surge,
functioning
what
team.
were you passed?
I was passed one fascist card and one liberal card.
I can say that I drew 2 fascist cards and 1 liberal card.
Nice.
I burned 1 fascist. I passed him a liberal and a fascist, so everything worked out perfectly.
Fantastic.
We
I
have-
mean, now, unfortunately, the card information doesn't help us as much because we're back into.
No, we're
Well,
back
I mean-
here, but hey, we're up. We're
Yeah.
up 3-2.
Yeah, it's just going to be very difficult to pass any more liberal policies.
Yeah.
Because there's only 3 left in the deck.
Yeah.
It's tough. This
All
is how
right.
they keep score in politics.
All right.
President Ian.
Okay.
Go, President Ian.
I think I'm gonna have to give this to. Yeah, Ben's been helpful before.
Hey.
Has he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a
And-
1-1 record. Oh,
Yeah.
so do I.
Hey.
Shoot.
I've got a 1 record.
Actually,
think
Graham's a
Kathleen's-
good choice. I can't
Kathleen's-
be involved.
Kathleen's perfect though. Kathleen has the only 2-0 record. Corey is 0 for 1.
It's not really.
Graham's a good choice.
No, this is exactly how politics work.
Yeah.
I like
Track
me.
record.
I think yeah,
Like-
you're.
Realistically,
Sure.
that was a win-win turn for the Liberals because if
Right.
he had passed a fascast policy, that's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah,
basically
even
a free
if-
roll for us.
Oh, so
Yeah.
now we
No.
don't know anything about the
Well, no,
Surge.
Point being, it wasn't that risky, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been keeping the liberal train rolling with these people. So yeah.
Choo-choo.
All right, so Graham.
Yeah. Wait, no, Kathleen has to. 3, 2, 1.
Look, I'm a team player.
Yay!
You just wanted your second shot. Another chance to redeem yourself.
Oop, that's 4. There we go.
That's too much democracy, Graham.
Here, have all the governance.
We can't have that.
No. Passing so many policies. We're not paid for that.
Go on strike.
I'm in a very awkward position for trying to maintain secrecy here.
Wait. I was like, wait, I have to take one of these. We forgot to ask Ian something.
Oh.
We forgot to ask Ian who he was going to make president.
What were you passed?
2 fascists.
What did you pass him?
2 fascists. I drew.
Now,
I, drew
I
3
have a
fascist
question
cards.
that I think
Yeah.
Ian Search has said.
If
If
they
you
were-
were past 2 fascists, why'd you have to pull it back?
And shuffle them. If it was the exact same, it didn't matter which one.
Because I was like, well, got to discard the fascist, and I was going to go discard both of them just because I got completely brain-addled.
But
I was
why
like,
would you have
well,
to
this
look
garbage
after?
goes in the...
But couldn't you have just like?
I was trying to... because you aren't allowed to... 'cause the thing I just read, that like you aren't allowed to like obfuscate which one you're doing, so I was like, okay, I'm just going to... It's from playing Magic. I was
Fair.
like, I'm going to bring
Yeah,
it back
no,
into my hand. This is my hand again. Now I'm going to do... It's like when
Yeah,
you,
no, I
when you
totally get
scry
those.
in Magic.
I totally get those ticks.
That looks suspicious, I admit. That was
Real
uh,
suspicious.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I like as soon as you said that, me and Serge were both like,
Yeah. No, that's fair.
almost like an office moment.
That's
towards
fair.
me.
That's fair. But yeah, that was just I was like, I don't want to get the rules wrong.
So what does the third one do again? So you
He chooses
Ian
president.
gets to pick the next president,
Yep.
but it can't be me.
No.
Emergency powers.
Special election.
I think he should pick Kathleen.
That means he'll be president again, though.
No, it
No, then
continues
it will go
on.
to
No,
Surge.
then it'll go to me after.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Kathleen's rule has been fair and just.
I do agree that Kathleen should be
Actually-
the president because it's been established that you two are going to.
If I hadn't done that, by the way, then it would have been really obvious that I was definitely discarding a fascist
Yeah,
policy, which I was, but you're not allowed to do that.
totally. It wouldn't make the most sense for Kathleen to be president if it was a liberal move, because then Kathleen, who has passed nothing but liberal policies, would, obviously do that, and then it would be going to Serge, who is also apparently is a liberal.
I'm trying my best.
Apparent liberal Surge.
It's a tough call, but
Now, I'd like to point out that nobody else has been as obviously liberal as myself.
Oh, give it here then.
Yeah.
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 No, I don't like this.
Oh,
'cause
I'm
you're,
a-
You're talking a lot about this. You are extremely expressive about your liberalness. Yeah.
To Corey?
I think.
I super.
All right, okay, we know.
Oh,
We know who our
so
fascists
liberal.
are.
Okay, wait.
I'm so liberal.
Okay, so you get to
who would be your chancellor?
because you got to do that before we vote.
Maybe give this to like. No, it can be. No.
The term limits are just for chancellors, right?
Nope, chancellor and president.
It's the last elected government.
Because
The last elected government
at
Was
7 players or
Graham
more,
and Ian?
neither person in the last
Yes.
neither person in the last elected government can be.
so Graham and
can be
Ian are
chancellor.
not eligible.
Right, but they could be president.
Yes.
So Ian could have chosen you. president.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, I know who's a liberal.
Who?
Graham. Because I checked.
Excellent. All right.
Ready?
No.
You're not ready to vote,
I'm concerned about the president.
right? There's a vote for that.
I know.
You can just vote.
All
All right, ready?
Yep. 3, 2, 1.
9.
Yeah.
So
All
I
right.
think the 9's taken.
It
Yeah.
fails.
So now what happens?
Cool.
It
We
passes
get
back
a
to the
failed.
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tracker.
There's a
token.
chit for that.
It's in
Yeah.
the box, the square, the wood box.
I forgot to put it on the board.
So
Yeah.
it goes to Surge.
We have now failed once.
I pass it immediately to Kathleen.
Kathleen.
I have a track record of only passing liberal policies.
One
I
time
just
you weren't given a choice, and the other time you said it would be very bad
well, yeah,
for
but
the liberals.
Does anybody else have a more perfect track record than Kathleen?
No.
the only person who has a close track record is Cameron. I would also accept a Cameron chancellorship, but we're already here, so let's vote.
Which one?
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Presidente.
Presidente.
Still not German.
Liberal policy. Well, it's essentially Argentinian.
This is more of a UN than anything, really.
Hitler of the UN.
This is pre-World War II Germany. Hey!
Hey!
Thank goodness.
I was passed a liberal and a fascist policy.
Cool.
I picked 2 fascist policies and a liberal policy.
Good. Get those out of there.
All right.
Statistically probable.
Yep.
All right, presidency moves to Ben.
It's good to be back, alive, and in the monarchy.
It's not a.
You only get to be king once in a monarchy anyway.
Not if you're-
Reincarnation!
But if you're reincarnated, maybe I'm the skeleton king. Y'all don't know.
He's like Brago, King Eternal.
If you're king, and you abdicate, so you're still alive, and your heir or whatever becomes king or queen or becomes monarch,
Where does
Right.
that put you?
and
in
then
succession?
and then they die, but you are alive. Do you get it back?
If you have control of the military, you can get it back.
No, I'm not talking about in a coup. I'm just
No, I'm saying that's how. You can guarantee that you can get it
I know.
passed.
I'm talking about like
Even if there's rules.
I'm talking about like the rules of the British monarchy.
It's really complicated. There's like 19 heirs in order going all the way down.
Yeah, I know, but does it go down or does it jump back until that person kicks off or abdicates the game?
When you abdicate, where does that put you on the line of succession? Can you be vice king?
As the chat calls it, we are now in the Hitler zone.
We are. Yeah.
So
So you do have to say whether the Chancellor just became Hitler, or Hitler just became the Chancellor.
I'm not Hitler.
If this no. If we're not
No,
in,
we are in the Hitler zone
Yes, I think.
no,
so.
Hitler has to be elected chancellor.
now. Yes, so that last election.
No, but we're not there yet.
No, we're there.
We have
it's
have to
3 or
pass
more.
What? You have to have a card in there first.
No.
You have to pass into that zone or be in that zone.
So Hitler can just surprise win out of nowhere now?
Yes.
It's difficult. But while you're looking at that, I kind of
question.
Oh,
Okay.
Yep.
If we pass a fascist policy
Yeah.
and you do not randomly give the chancellorship to Hitler,
Right.
and there is a reasonable chance of passing a fascist policy, not a likely one, but a reasonable one, who do you kill?
Because you have to kill people.
Yeah, you have to kill
Yeah, this
someone.
one-
Yeah.
You'll
If a
have to
fascist policy,
put
if
a
a
full
fascist
scale.
policy gets enacted, you have to kill someone.
If I were to, honestly, the people that I find have been like the most shifty throughout the whole thing is this corner here. Maybe not Cam so much because he was not
No,
necessarily.
this corner and Ian.
And
Yeah,
Ian,
yeah,
yes.
I completely agree.
Maybe not so much Cam because Cam had no say in what Corey was going to say regarding his actual party affiliation.
I think Cam might be Hitler.
Yeah,
just throwing that one out there.
But
That would not surprise me, by the way.
Wait, why would Cam not having a say in what I say about his party affiliation?
Because
have to
Because
do with him
you said he
being-
was liberal, and if he's Hitler, then he would go, "Yep, sure am."
But that's exactly what Surge would do.
What?
I mean, Serge is going to say
What?
yep and
No.
happiness.
Sorry, I'm saying
I'm just-
when Corey looked at his
Yeah.
party affiliation, right?
She was like,
If-
he is a liberal.
Okay, I'll be kind and say hypothetically. If Corey's hypothetically fascist,
Yes.
and looks at Hitler's thing and says he's a liberal, then obviously Hitler's going to say, "Yes, I am a liberal."
Yes.
That's correct.
But
it's
if,
got
but
it
if
wrong.
he's a fascist, he's not going to be like, no, I'm not a liberal.
It's also
Definitely not
Yeah.
a liberal.
It's also a useful way of the fascists signaling to Hitler
Yeah,
who their
exactly.
allies are.
Exactly.
Correct.
So right now I can't elect you or
Kathleen.
No.
No, who would you? Oh, you already told us who you'd kill.
Yes.
Yeah, so I would kill.
No, you
No,
didn't.
you didn't.
You said you would.
You
You
said
said
Corey
really
was-
I think
You
I
said
would-
it could be one of three of us?
if a fascist policy gets elected, I will be killing Corey.
Okay.
I think Corey is the person to kill.
Okay.
I don't want you to be president.
My monarchy is a tough one. Now.
I think this
This
vote,
autumn's person to kill.
this vote is going to be very telling.
Tune
this
into
vote is going to be
Teen
very
Vote.
telling.
I was told the only way that I could be resurrected and become king
He hasn't
again
even picked a
was if
chancellor
I-
yet.
Sure.
I think I'm gonna give it to Graham.
All right.
Excellent.
Graham's probably the way to go on this one.
I agree, but I mean, you're making
I
me
also
chancellor.
agree.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, really? Interesting.
You don't say.
Well, the
Wait,
downside
just wait until-
is we are only confirming our own theory. And the
Yeah.
votes, I mean, of course they're going to vote no. They're not going to be like, kill me.
It's a reasonable theory.
yeah, but so we're like,
Quickly, what were the votes there? We couldn't quite see.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Everyone except Corey and Cameron voted yes.
They voted no.
So do we want to, from now on, go like this maybe instead?
Yeah,
Sure,
would that, would
sure.
that
We
help?
all have to see it, and then the chat has to see it.
Yeah.
So you
Okay,
just
so
have to
we'll
like
look
down
and then-
up.
And then,
Okay, cool.
cool. All right, policy time. So this is the burn. This is the stuff.
well, I guess Corey really wants a liberal policy to pass, or else she dies.
I want the game to be won. There's a chance to win.
I don't think that's why you're crossing your fingers.
So is the game over? Because
Oh, I would have said
okay,
the game. I'm not Hitler.
Yeah, I guess we need to do that.
it's just we gotta know. 'cause
Fair enough.
Otherwise,
I was so tempted to pass the fascist policy just to watch you kill Corey.
Fascist Hitler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
We saw
That's so hard.
Liberal party
victories are
hour.
so hard.
We did it! We did it!
Surge, you are an awful liar.
See, I actually had Surge pegged as a fascist early on because if I was Surge and knew I was a terrible liar, I would be like desperately trying to jam out static.
And I know I missed.
Okay,
I
see,
missed a
actually,
vital,
You were
what
the
tipped me
fascist?
I
off,
missed a vital signal.
see, you being Hitler,
Oh.
was that Corey investigated you for no reason when she had much better reason to investigate
Myself or Ben.
Ian,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Serge, or Ben, who
Yeah.
had said that they had passed
Right,
3
because
fascist
they're aware of the
policies.
other
Ian had
fascists,
been
right.
Ian had been my chancellor.
My chancellor.
I'm a chancellor.
So
And actually, I
we
did
wanna
draw
this
3
is the
fascists
This is the
that
liberal
time.
pile.
Did
Yeah.
you guys actually draw
Really?
3 fascists
Yeah.
off the bat?
Yeah, like I had 2.
So
oh,
you,
yeah.
you
we-
legit
we-
both drew 3
Three
fascists and
fascists.
3 fascists?
Right off the
Wow.
start,
Yeah.
That's statistically unlikely.
Yeah.
That's actually a rough start for the fascists.
So like I was debating signaling Cam, but I figured it was more valuable because he was next president.
Yeah.
But
Boy, that was quick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
that
want
was
to do
the-
another one? Like
That was a
have a
fast
break?
game. Well,
Are you
how
playing
long
a
did that
couple
So
take?
games?
it's
or-
it's 7. That only took an hour.
It took less than an hour.
Yeah, because there was explanation and stuff at the beginning.
Help
Well,
us
the
out
box
with
says
the
45
fascist.
minutes.
That's true.
I've seen these games take like 2 hours though.
So we could take a quick commercial break and then do another game?
I think we should do another game.
But I-
I don't think we have another game.
I'd play this again.
No, I don't think we. No. Sorry, a second round of Secret Hitler, definitely. I don't know because we have we have Tiny Baby. I don't think we have another game in this. What's your?
Penelope can play.
Yeah, she can play. What's your read on that? Do you?
She's definitely a fascist though.
Are you and I sticking around for
Little
another
baby
game?
Hitler.
No, unless
Okay.
it's a really fast game, like if you play like
Well, I was
Dixit or
thinking,
something, it's
could
over in
you
like
guys
half an
do
hour.
Do one so that this time the chat does know.
Right.
All right,
Yeah.
we don't have another game of Secret Hitler in us
Yeah.
because it can take too long.
So-
and I don't want it to be
Well,
home at like
You
9.
guys got that done really quick.
That's unusually fast.
That's that,
though.
yeah.
Yeah, that-
The
That's like the second fastest game of Secret Hitler I've ever played.
yeah, that was weird too because yeah,
I think if we had
the
all
liberals just like powered through that.
Yeah.
if we had all like known that was the Hitler Zone already,
I think a big part of it was we were very much like that, like Serge or like Kathleen is definitely a liberal. So it's like you became like president and chancellor like 4 or 5 times that game, right?
Yeah.
I think you got to be president.
Chat doesn't want to know.
Okay.
Chat doesn't.
Oh,
know.
okay.
Oh.
Okay.
It's more fun if chat doesn't
I would
know.
like to play a game where I'm not Hitler.
so
sorry,
twice.
Yeah. Well, statistically, you probably won't be. But yeah, are we cool with going to a commercial break and coming back with like
a
a
slightly
I guess a
different
5-player
mixed up
game?
Crew?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Or do you want to play?
No, I can't. I gotta go.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll do that. We're gonna head to commercial and take a few minutes, and then we'll come back with another round of Secret Hitler. So don't go away.
hey, welcome back. We are down to 5 players playing Secret Hitler. We are going to hide the rules from you again. And anything else?
Because you didn't want to see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you didn't want to see
That's
it.
it for the
I
moment.
do. You guys accuse me of being terrible, but 100% win rate.
That's true. You and I, yeah, we're
I'm down
solid
to
at this game.
50-50 now as Hitler.
So people know, what are the differences in the rules now that there are only 5 players?
There will be 3 liberals and 2 fascists, one of whom is Hitler.
And
Now-
they get to know each other.
Yeah, Hitler knows who the other fascist is. Also, there are 3 fascist powers that become unlocked at.
Isn't there an overhead cam?
No,
No,
there's no camera there. Those
At-
are microphones.
at the 3rd fascist policy allows the president to look at the top 3 cards on the policy deck, and not rearrange them, but at least know what they are. And then the 4th and 5th fascist policy power are execute someone.
I need a bubble for you.
That we needed to act them out.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, pick one. I did shuffle these, but who knows?
Do you want to pick first?
Not Hitler. Come
All
on,
right,
not
there we go.
Hitler.
Okay.
All right, everyone, look at your roll and. All right.
Okay. So,
Remove your ballot
ballots.
cards.
Paul, hide us.
You are now hidden.
Okay, so everyone stick your fist out and
Resting
close-
on the table.
Well, I can't.
Yeah.
Because it's...
With your thumb outside of your fist. Now close your eyes. I want the fascist and Hitler to open their eyes. And for Hitler to raise their thumb. Hitler, resecure your thumb. And everyone open their eyes.
Did you hear a thumb that time?
And we're back.
I went for a new strategy, which was listening to eyes opening.
Ah.
Maybe, yeah, the eyelashes touching.
The sound of blink is a lot.
Who has the most viscous eyes?
Ben.
Now we're gonna roll a d6
Yeah.
to see who's president.
And this
first.
is a D6, not the sex die, right?
Yes.
Okay,
D-
good.
Safe.
Dang.
I believe that's known as a D6.
Yeah. 1, 5, reroll on 6. 1, 5, reroll on 6.
Bring back the monarchy.
That's
This
6
is
twice
really
in a row.
suspicious, Serge.
Yeah,
this does
all
not
right.
look good. I'm going to tell you right away.
1!
Once again, I start off this glorious
No, no,
monarchy.
that's me.
Surge.
Fuck, I don't want to play anymore.
You can be Chancellor.
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Well, let's reverse the roles of last time.
Yeah.
Oh, that went well.
We won!
Fascists.
No, it didn't go well for you.
It's true.
Alright.
Maybe this time is the time it does not go well.
All right. So everyone, actually, we're doing the thing where it's you hold it up like this,
Okay.
and then
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
I'm in.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yay.
Perfect.
Everyone, yad.
Okay.
Pass
Need
me
3.
3 policies.
This is where we have to technically be completely silent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you can make lots of noise right now, but once you see those cards,
We'll be watching you for
Alright.
tells.
This is the one I'm burning.
Okay.
We're enacting a first liberal policy.
Hey!
All right.
What did you have?
So I got past a liberal and a fascist one, I think.
Suspicious that you asked him that.
Yes. What did you have?
Ask it. I have bad news. I had 2 liberal policies and a fascist policy. So I burnt a liberal policy because we're supposed to try and trap the person by sending them 1 and 1.
That's true. That is information giving. I was past a fascist and a liberal one from
Your
what
eyes
from what I
didn't
could see in my peripheral vision. I mean, it helps that they're both orange and blue, right?
Yeah.
So, that's what I was.
Good
past.
work, everyone.
Oh,
Go Team Germany.
Yay! Yeah!
All right.
Ian.
Oh,
why
I'm the
didn't you
president
cheer?
now.
Yeah.
Once again, I get to hold power.
Except for me.
That's true.
We could just keep passing it back and
So
forth.
it's useful to give to someone further down the line than you.
So we just,
Not just
we
across
keep
the
going
table.
back and forth. I'll give it to Ian. I mean, we have 0 information right now, so there you go, dude.
That's the only time it's safe to give to me. Thanks, Ben.
All right. Do we approve this government?
3, 2, 1.
Sure.
I said 9
Apparently.
To your own government?
because I don't want to seem too eager to give it to you. I think what's most important is that I don't have your information yet.
Welcome to the comedy round, ladies and gentlemen.
This is gonna go places.
Get go places? Yeah.
I think these. I'm burning this one.
Okay.
FYI, in the 5-player game, only the Chancellor is term limited.
Oh.
Okay.
So you can give it to the former president.
Nice.
Okay.
We could have just swapped it.
Back and forth. Yeah. Oh no, I was a former resident.
So what happened, Ian?
I got 2 fascist policies.
I had 3. Straight up,
So
I was
I-
given
There is a
No.
chance.
2, 2,
Yeah.
5 out of 17.
So what I can straight up is like I gave it to Ian because I had 0 information about this, and I pulled 3. So it's like in that point, there's nothing really I can do to that, you know.
100%. I had 2 liberal policies, so there is a chance it was thinner.
I don't
Oh yeah,
disbelieve that.
4 fascist policies and 2 liberals. That's about the right. That is about the right percentages.
But still too soon.
Still too soon to tell.
But I believe that you were handed 2.
Wait, which
Sounds
which
like
role is
fascist
term
mathematics
limited?
to me.
Pardon me?
Which role is term limited? The
Only president.
Okay.
So only Ben can't be selected.
Cam, may your reign be true.
Corey, tell me about yourself.
I'm here.
Well, let's find out.
We're used to it.
Are you really?
Three, 2, 1.
Yeah.
All right, we're all good there.
Like, these need to be cards that just say K.
The Kermit
this
the
is like-
Frog.
Yeah.
These are the only 2 people we know nothing about.
Yeah. And now we've gotten to know everybody. Ian is clearly a fascist.
Now I'm really.
I gave him 3. It's not his fault.
I'm burning this one.
Nope. Burn. Pass.
Hey!
What'd you have, Corey?
One of each.
What'd you pass in? Or what'd you get?
I drew 2 liberals and 1 fascist.
Right. So it's another
So,
situation of
not super excited to see 2 liberal policies.
That's
So
soon.
I would
Yeah.
say then on the next one it is very likely that 3 fascist policies might get drawn, right?
Well, okay, so you burned a liberal policy. I burned a liberal policy. There are 2 liberal policies there. You said you drew none of them. So there are only 2 liberal policies left in the deck out of 8 cards. Luckily, there's not a fascist power on the block yet.
Yeah. So it's pretty low stakes right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
President Corey.
Yep.
All right.
Uh,
Sorry, it's so hard after only playing this game as Hitler.
To try to try and be open
Wait.
with your emotions.
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah.
Tell us about yourself. Tell us about your childhood.
Unless you're getting good at it.
I know, I was going to say, unless. I hate to do it like that. That's what Hitler would say.
Yeah, no, I mean, sure.
I'm passing this to Ian on the off chance that we both 3 fascists.
So yeah, remember that
Information.
it's only the previous chancellor that can't be chancellor again.
Yeah.
The previous president can be chancellor
Mm-hmm.
the next time.
Okay.
Okay, so we got to vote.
Three, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Hey.
I said no.
Why'd you say no?
Well,
Has this started again?
Ian was part of the government that passed fascist policy.
Yeah. And I'm not in it.
Yeah.
Again?
I'm going back to your tell.
This is.
I'm trying my best.
Anyway.
So I draw 3,
Yes.
and I look at them. I'm gonna give you a couple. Here's 3. Yes.
It's also like if it's fascist and they have the excuse of, oh, it's going to be all fascist, then it's.
Discard.
You know what
That's
I'm-
fair. No,
then
I'm
we-
picking up what you're throwing
Then we
down.
have 2 excuses as to why Ian is credibly not a fascist.
Yeah. But then he also has another reason to pass this. Oh.
I was passed 2 fascist cards.
And I pulled 3 fascist cards.
Of course.
Again, it's statistically probable that that happened. That's the problem, right? But I have a sinking suspicion that that was not the case. Because now we've doubled up, Ian, and I find it very unlikely that you were framed twice in a row.
Yes.
Unless.
Unless.
Oh no!
Unless
He was the
court
No,
Ian
you can't-
was
you can't
Right,
make
I
passed.
it.
can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't make
Unless
it, Corey.
Ian was passed
you
2
can't
fascist
make it
policies
Corey.
and
Yeah,
Yeah.
it can be
Yeah.
me.
Yeah,
And-
I'm going to do that.
This is what we've been talking about.
Oh, it can be Corey.
Because I think I
it can be
passed-
Corey
I
because
think
Corey could have burned a liberal policy and passed.
No, I mean Chancellor.
Yeah. No,
So
I'm just.
Okay.
We're all talking about Ian here.
So
Yeah.
what Cam
You
I
was
think is
past 2 fascist policies.
Yeah, I was passed to it.
what I think Cam is alluding
Here's
to is
what's
there
gonna
is the
happen.
possibility
They-
that the 2 presidents have framed Ian twice in a
I
row.
think
That was your idea. You were one of the people.
Yeah. I'm saying it outwardly because I'm a liberal, and I think it's very important to know.
I trust Corey. I don't trust you. But I also get the power of looking at the top. I can confirm with the top. Geez, no, that just puts me in a bad situation. if a fascist policy gets
Okay.
played.
Surge burned a fascist policy.
No, I burned
A liberal
liberal.
policy.
I burned a liberal policy.
And then, but also a fascist policy, right?
Okay,
The
so
liberal.
no, I'm just trying to count up here. Surge, you saw 2 liberals and
Burned
1
one.
fascist. Ben, you saw 3 fascist policies.
Yes.
Okay. And I saw liberal, fascist, liberal.
Okay, so that's 4 liberal,
Yep.
and those are the ones that passed.
Yep.
And then presumably Corey saw all fascist or
Yeah.
burnt one.
So, but in this one, there will definitely be a liberal one.
At least
Well,
one.
there could be one. There couldn't be 2, or how many?
Well,
Are
'cause
there
there's-
6 total, or there?
It looks like there's 5 cards left.
No, I mean,
No, there's 6
Liberal.
liberal policies.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've seen 4. So if the bottom 2 are liberals, it's
Yeah.
conceivable we could pass a fascist, but it's.
odds are good that we can do a liberal policy here.
I don't like this at all.
That's what a fascist would say.
No, I mean maybe. I mean like I said, I'm having a hard time not being Hitler, right?
The liberal
Having-
It's like
Hitler
like,
withdrawals.
actually, like my strategy as Hitler is try to like, basically flood out disinformation or not useful information
Right.
and give the fascists plausible deniability, right? Which can happen when it's like, yeah, there's, it's possible that there's 3 fascist policies and you just rip 3 fascist policies off the top, right?
Yeah. Well, we
I
gotta
mean,
vote on.
if we're going to pass a fascist policy, then the president looks at the top 3,
Yeah.
which will be the new shuffled policy file.
it's
Yeah.
yes, yeah. The first 3, and then they will have information. So if Ian becomes president and a fascist policy, then Ian gets to see the 3.
Yeah.
And Ian's the suspicious person at the table. Okay.
I
know how
am
I'm
the
voting.
least suspicious person at the table right now.
That's pretty suspicious.
Yeah, like this speaks for itself.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So far at this table, the only person passing fascist shit is Ian.
Fascists have got a Christmas. This is Hitler Christmas is what this is.
Let's go to vote.
All right.
Let's go to vote.
So we're voting for Corey.
Yes,
we're
Corey
going. We're
is
going
Chancellor.
for team
Ian
Ian
The
Corey.
worst holiday ever.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Not a
Yeah.
chance.
No.
What?
This is a trap.
Really?
I think I'm comfortable
It's
with it.
it's passing, but
All right.
we have to go
I
through
think
with it.
Corey will do us solid.
Okay, I'm gonna do 3 and.
Cam, do you want to shuffle?
Yeah, sure.
I've got a burn. Does that go into the shuffle pile?
Yeah, it should.
Oh, so that one will get
Okay.
shuffled as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Corey. These are your policies.
Does this also go in the
I would say
Shuffle?
so. Yeah.
shuffle?
Yeah, definitely.
Yay!
Corey chose
Okay,
correctly.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
So Corey, what were you passed?
One of each.
One of each.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I got.
So that's the second time that's happened to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I,
What did you get?
as per usual, got 2 fascists and 1 liberal,
Okay.
which meant I get to give her the
Right.
choice. So
Okay.
we can confirm her, we can confirm me,
Interesting.
and I get no special powers, which means there's no.
Okay.
No, but I
Pressure
mean,
on
we're
me.
yeah, I mean, we're still in a good way.
Yep.
Now, why are you worried about pressure being on you?
Because I'm bad with pressure. I always make the wrong choice, but now I'm in the easy role.
That's true.
It's just like
7, 10.
one passing vote doesn't just suddenly vindicate both of you.
No.
No, that's the second one I've done.
It's true.
There are 9 fascist policies and 3 liberal policies left in the deck.
Giving it to Cam.
Yeah, I mean,
Historically, this is always a bad idea.
if Surge was a fascist, he wouldn't. No, how do the term limits work?
What?
The president can be chancellor.
Okay.
Yeah. So
But I cannot be chancellor twice in a row?
Yeah.
I know I'm a liberal.
Yeah.
if I was Hitler, I would not pass chancellorship to Hitler right before we enter the Hitler zone because the term limits prohibit.
That does
He'd
make sense.
take himself president, and then you'd shoot that right back there.
I'd like to acknowledge
I'd like
that
to say no.
I don't even know the mechanics well enough to know this theory.
But that is a sound theory.
Yeah.
So how does the game? All right, no, don't explain it to me. I think it's better this
I mean,
way.
like, if our government passes a fascist policy and we enter the stage of the game where Hitler the fascists can win by electing Hitler to the chancellorship, then I am safe because I could not be chancellor twice in a row.
So if I thought you were Hitler, I would make you chancellor now, so you can't win next term.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? I mean, that's a way of thinking of it, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you thought that deeply.
No, I just
but-
thought he's a liberal.
Right.
Yeah.
That's important.
Liberal, you can
Okay,
We're electing-
let's vote on it.
See, I'm in the
Everyone
same boat
ready?
as you.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Saying 9.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
So
it's
it
that.
passes.
I said, what did you say, 9?
I'm scared of setting up the easy victory for the fascists.
Yeah. I mean, it's difficult. Because everything obviously in this game is misinformation, right?
Like, it also depends on what the policies are coming out of this.
Because Cam could have also laid...
Yeah, no, I should have rejected that way, because I know I'm not Hitler.
Right.
But then you could
Could
be
force it
Hitler
to pass.
to someone else.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, no, it's
Right, we're in the
It
stage.
depends on what this is.
It's policy time.
Corey, Adam is in the chat and says you stole his mug.
Oh, busted!
Discard?
Time to just smash it.
I was passed 2 fascist policies.
I drew 3 fascist policies.
That's
I
possible.
I believe both of you.
I 100% drew 3 fascist policies.
I believe that you're sad about it.
I kind of don't believe Surge
No,
anymore.
No, I believe that he actually pulled 3 fascists.
Because, I don't know, part of me is like, I feel like if he was a fascist because you weren't thinking that deeply into the mechanics, that you may have just passed it to Cam because you were just really hoping to get another fascist policy going.
Does that make you think Cam and I are both fascists?
Potentially.
well, you get to see.
Because,
the
I mean,
top
you guys,
three
because
cards.
you know,
But I don't get to reorder them.
because the
You
fascists
just-
know who each other
And you
are.
don't even get to communicate what they are.
Okay.
You just know what they are.
Oh, he can.
Yeah, he can lie about it or,
Oh, he
or
can?
truth about
Yeah.
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah, he can talk about what they are now or after the next
So,
government.
well, actually, so
to
what are
confirm what they
What
are.
are the next 3
I want to
policies?
ask? What are they?
They're all fascist policies.
Okay.
Okay.
It is 3 fascist policies.
Oh, see, okay. Who are you going to kill, Ben?
Yeah, Ben, who do you kill?
Yeah,
I guess I have to kill somebody, eh?
Yeah, since we are...
Wait, are we in the Hitler zone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I've been passed this crown in a dark time.
He
for our
cannot
nation.
be. He
Who's
cannot
chancellor?
be chancellor.
And,
I was president, so I can't be chancellor?
yes.
No, you can be.
Cam
You
was
can-
chancellor, so
sorry.
he can't be chancellor.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you can be
you
chancellor.
can be chancellor. You should not be chancellor.
Okay. Why?
Because I
then
think
you'd
you might
win.
be a fascist.
Okay. I disagree.
Who do you kill?
Right.
Because we are 100% apparently
Going
passing a
to-
fascist
yeah.
policy, and we are giving cover for that. If Ben
I
is-
can't. I wasn't ready for this decision.
No,
Oh,
no, no.
man.
Like, this is actually, like, that's super bad information to get, because it means if Ben is a fascist, he can pass a fascist policy
And then
with
kill
his
somebody.
chancellorship. Presuming, no, wait, if Ben is a fascist, and the only way this works, the only way we're seeing another turn is if Ben is Hitler.
Ben, you have to kill Surge.
Okay.
What?
Why?
If Ben is a fascist and not Hitler,
This is
We lose
AFK
now.
Saw now, apparently.
if
Ben is a fascist? Because then he could elect Hitler
he
chancellor,
would
but we
just-
don't
yeah.
know who that is. But you think it's Surge, so as long as he doesn't make Surge chancellor, we don't immediately lose, but then...
I know I'm liberal,
And I know
I believe that you're liberal, because you've passed 2 liberal policies in a row.
I am liberal, 100%.
And then,
No,
suspicious
it's
laugh
so-
after.
no,
The
it's so
suspicious laughter.
It's so hard to say that, like, even, like, I am a liberal. And it's like, it's very, very hard to, like, say, hey, I'm a liberal, and not have everybody be like,
Really?
yeah, you're just like, you can't not crack a smile in that situation.
It's like super weird that
I honestly, okay, so if I get elected, I will shoot Serge dead in the face.
Why?
I mean, you say that too, and I still don't believe you.
Why do you want the information from me then?
All right, question. If you're a fascist, who's Hitler?
If I'm a fascist, I have no idea who
get
Hitler
it.
is, man.
You don't give a tell. Actually, you kind of look at Corey for a second.
No! Maybe I just think Corey looks nice today.
Well, she does. But that's,
Oh, this is gone some places.
Listen, I'm gonna give this chancellorship to Corey.
I'm gonna fail your election.
Why? Is that what you think?
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
like,
give.
okay,
you're gonna vote against it?
I don't think Ben
If-
should be president.
if
I
if
mean,
he's,
I think
am-
worst case scenario, if we fail it and we give it to Cam, then we know for sure we have a liberal as one.
if he's
Yeah.
lying to give you cover for what policies are coming up,
Right. I mean, I can flat out establish if he's.
because he knew you would be the next
Cam, who
president.
would you kill? If we pass the presidency off to you, who would you kill?
Because if it is 3 fascists,
My instinct is to say Ian because Ian has passed fascist policies, but I think I'm also likely to say that Ian has been dogpiled by fascists who are like, we can pin it on Ian.
Here's our scapegoat.
I really feel like the edges of this table.
But in
here
that
are-
case, that points to Ben being the fascist again.
Yeah.
yeah.
So we doubly can't let him be president.
I promise you that I am not a fascist, and you are making a really bad mistake if you make me not.
This is where my complete inability to read people.
What if
So this is where I
fails
wanted
me.
Serge to tell what it was after the policies had been passed, so that they could
Mm-hmm.
we could corroborate instead of knowing that it's a fascist thing coming up. Because like it could be 2 fascists and a liberal, and he could just bag the
Okay,
liberal, and
if-
then
If Serge is a fascist, the advantage to saying the top 3 policies are fascist is that it gives Ben plausible deniability for passing a fascist policy.
and burying a liberal.
Yeah. So, who are you going to make chancellor?
I'm thinking Corey.
Yeah, he said me.
Yeah.
I feel like Corey is the safest bet on the table, or you. You
Yeah.
two are the safest bets on this table in terms of information.
Is there any way that
So
if-
who dies?
And he says it's Serge.
Yeah.
I think I want to kill Serge.
I think that's a mistake. But so everyone
Oh,
would say that.
surprise, surprise.
Of course, if he was a fascist, he'd
God,
just be lying.
tell me.
You know who doesn't like to be killed? Hitler.
No, the answer is everyone.
Actually, to be fair,
Nobody
That's a
wants-
lie,
but,
Serge.
but also,
Nobody wants to be
if
killed.
we have to remember, if I give this to Corey and she's Hitler, it's over.
Yeah.
If I'm the Hitler.
If you are the Hitler, I'm gonna give it to Corey.
Okay.
Are you Hitler, Corey?
No,
All right.
but that goes through after the election.
Oh, that's true.
And she's like, haha, I win. And then you're like, actually? Like, no!
Okay.
3, 2, 1, vote.
9.
9.
All right.
The 9s have it.
The nines have it.
Passes to Cam.
Okay.
Well, I know why I didn't vote. Because I was going to die. I'm a little bit suspicious about Ian.
We up the
I
fail
don't trust
counter.
anything that Ben does right now.
Yeah, that's...
Okay. Say for the sake of argument, we keep burning governments.
Right.
So the next one, my government fails. Corey's government fails. We burn a fascist policy, presumably drawing deeper into the deck.
Yeah.
Can we
See
just
if one
keep
of the top 3?
Do we metagame this and just keep failing to burn
In that
them?
case, you reveal and enact the first policy.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it automatically be
Which
a
means
fascist
that,
thing.
which would mean that I become.
You would have the power
Kill
to
it.
execute somebody.
Would it be him or would it be me? Because I
think
was
it's
the former
last
president.
successful
The president
last
immediately.
elected president, isn't it?
The immediate president?
The presidency passes no matter what.
Oh, okay.
But there's no guarantee that the fourth card is a liberal policy.
No.
Oh,
I'm
'cause then-
actually really curious if Serge was lying about the fascist policies.
That would be very interesting to see.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any advantage to that at all.
I don't think there-
Unless I was setting up Ben.
Yeah, you were setting up Ben to pass a fascist policy without.
Yeah.
Chat says
With
the power
deniability.
does not trigger on the government failure.
Oh, it doesn't.
What?
That's
That's weird.
But
yeah.
I don't want to metagame it and
No,
just
no,
burn
whatever.
the
Yeah, yeah,
top
yeah. All
three and.
We wouldn't burn the top
Yeah,
three.
the rules say, like, if the newly enacted fascist policy grants presidential power, the president must use it before the next round. can
Yeah, so that
begin.
would mean Ian would become president. I actually am really curious about what these 3 policies really are.
I have 2 questions for you, Cam. Who's your chancellor and who you killing?
Ian, or sorry, Corey is my chancellor,
Okay.
and I think it would really depend on what those 3 policies are.
Yeah, that's fair.
If the 3 policies are actually fascist policies, I kill Ben.
Fuck me.
And if they're not, I kill Serge.
That's fair.
Like,
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
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 That's actually really good.
Well, I mean, there's nothing I can say about it except
Yeah.
that I am a liberal. But
I mean, I'm tempted to believe it.
I haven't enacted any actually, I've only elected liberal policies, I think, during my time.
But like the top 3 policies,
You
being
set up-
fascist
you
is
set
not,
up-
it's not improbable.
You set up
but
Ian
it's
to
just
fail.
That's
information useless, right?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Have you been chancellor?
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
he was
sure I have.
chancellor first turn.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, right. That's good.
this is where we are right now.
This whole game is metagaming, guys. So
Yeah,
don't worry.
yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
All right, I'm ready to vote.
Okay.
Yeah.
3.
2, 1.
Ja.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
I'm gonna vote for yeah because I mean, I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
My
1, 2, 3.
My whole thing is like I don't want to seem like I'm opposing it because then I feel like it just incriminates me more. That if I'm opposing the fact that he like, if I say no, he's gonna kill me, right? I don't know. It's a difficult say. I'm a man on my last legs here.
What'd you have, Corey?
2 fascist.
And it was 3.
3 fascists.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
told
Serge
you.
wasn't lying.
And I'm assuming Corey is not Hitler.
Oh, yeah, I'm not Hitler.
Yeah.
That's not a surprise. I mean, your haircut does suggest.
Wow.
Wow.
I didn't know Hitler looked so fabulous.
I mean, they're black and white photos. We can't tell what colors he had in his hair as a stain.
Oh,
And you take your party affiliation with you to the grave.
yep.
Unless you're Hitler,
Yep.
in which case the game ends.
Yep.
If you're gonna kill me,
Ah, shit.
Oh, the old walk away from. Oh! I'm gonna die
no.
looking good.
I need to look my best.
Okay.
I
That's
really
acceptable.
feel, Cam, like you should kill Ben. Would you know?
That stare down, he's daring you.
I really well no, I'm not daring it because it really screws the liberals over if it's 2
Yeah,
to 2.
if I kill a liberal, this is super bad for us.
Cam, if you've ever believed anything I've ever said to you, do not kill me right now.
This is horrible.
Like the worst possible.
I don't know. You had a plan before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think I'm gonna follow through on it. I'm sorry, Ben.
Are you Hitler?
I am not Hitler, and
Okay.
I am in fact a
No,
liberal.
No, don't say
no,
it. We have no information.
Sorry, Ben. It's a
Fine.
secret.
What's the next fascist power?
Again, you
More
shoot
death.
someone.
Veto power is unlocked.
Yeah,
The former president's like, no, this government's stupid. I refuse.
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, that was bad on my part.
We didn't know he was.
We wouldn't have known if.
Cam, what do we do?
We passed presidential power to Corey.
I am the president now. I can't be the chancellor.
And Cam can be the chancellor?
I guess we should have talked about what happens when you die before we did that.
Is the
We
Hitler-
did, but I think he stepped away.
No, I'm right here. I'm speaking from the netherworld.
When we were talking about how your party affiliation is
Yeah.
a secret,
Yeah.
were you here?
Then again, if Ben was a fascist,
He would.
Wouldn't I
he
have
would
said
lie
that?
about it when he died.
Yeah.
Who is the Hitler?
I think it's
You say it
Ian.
like you don't know.
I know. There's one time to trust me. All right, Corey, what are you picking and who are you killing?
I'm killing Ian, but
No.
it's like
What if
I'd
Cam's a
like
fascist?
to nominate myself for chancellor.
yeah. we can go to Cameron.
Okay.
Hold on. We'll get to vote, but
Is it majority? What's the how
Tie
does the vote-
fails.
Tie fails.
okay.
I think. Let me check.
Cam, are you a liberal?
I am.
All right, it's this tie votes fail.
And
The
you're
vote
killing
fails.
Ian?
It advance the special
Okay.
election tracker or move president placard left. So if there's a tie, the election
Yeah, okay.
fails. And then Ian is president.
Ian, who are you killing?
Say yourself.
No anymore.
The only correct answer is Ian.
Is Cam running the triple blind? I'm finally not Hitler and actually Hitler.
That's what I'm
No,
worried about now.
I honestly don't believe that Cam. I don't think Cam
Pulled it again.
pulled it again. I just
It's
think
only like 1 in 5 odds. It's not.
Not
Yeah,
that
it's
high.
not. It's
that
not
far
impossible
off.
that I could be Hitler for a third time in a row.
But the previous times don't affect this time.
No, it's not a Markov process.
it adds up. No, you remove it once and yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. I'm ready to vote. And I will defend my decision. 3, 2, 1. I say, hey, it passes.
okay,
Do we
good.
lose?
No, we don't lose.
Okay.
Good.
We
so
made
you're
the right.
not-
Okay.
We made the right decision.
All right.
At the very least, you're not a Hitler.
2, 3.
And then Corey's gonna kill Ian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goodbye, Ian. And so veto power is unlocked. What does that do?
Oh,
Interesting.
that means I'm the president, or you're the former president.
I'm the former president. What can I
Interesting.
do? Veto power is a special rule that comes into effect after 5 fascist policies have been enacted. For all the legislative sessions after that, the 5th fascist policy is enacted. The executive branch gains a new permanent ability to discard all 3 policy tiles if both the chancellor and president agree.
Cam, what were you handed?
2 fascist policies.
Corey?
I'm gonna hang out with you, Chad.
It doesn't matter. We have a majority vote.
So, can we confirm that, I guess, that Ian was not Hitler? Because then the game would be over?
Yeah,
Yes.
Ian wasn't Hitler.
And
Wait.
Yeah, we're doing it
she
this way.
just took it.
She's the only one who can be chancellor.
Yeah.
And real. All right.
Are you Hitler?
Me?
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
It's
Yeah.
How many do we have?
Exactly
Have
3.
Exactly
Yep.
3. We can't draw all of the cards on the pile, can we?
I don't know. Can we have perfect deterministic knowledge of
No.
what's?
Pretty sure that's a big part of the game.
Yeah, not having perfect knowledge.
Yeah.
If there are fewer than 3 tiles
Okay.
So 3 is
remaining in the
fine.
policy deck at the end of the legislative session, shuffle them. Yeah, so you can actually just
Look it
know
up.
what's in the pile.
Yeah.
This is. Yep.
God
Oh,
damn it.
what a surprise.
Cam, What were you?
Liberal. Just bad at the game.
Okay.
Oh.
I was Hitler. Oh,
I was the fascist. I was the fascist.
I'm so bad at this game.
Were you trying to pass him the chancellor thing at the end?
Yeah.
We had the majority vote.
I don't
There
know
were
how this
three of
game
us.
works.
There were
so
three of us.
Sorry, Ben.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry I almost ruined the game.
No, it was okay.
100%.
We won on fascist
Dang.
votes.
Well, that was
I
the
know you
thing.
were just trying to be a good Hitler and become chancellor, but you can just win on votes.
I wanted to be
Policies.
chancellor.
Everybody is surprised that Corey was the fascist.
Yeah.
Everyone thought Ian was it was Ian and Serge.
Well, that took 50 minutes.
What gave it away?
We could even do another game.
I would
I'm
love
down.
to do
Well,
another
I mean,
game.
it was everyone figured it was Ian and Serge after it was proven that both Cam and Corey were not Hitler.
Did anybody in chat think that I was Hitler at all?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I was just like, I'm just curious how many people were just like, don't shoot Ben.
Lots of people were also like that, and everyone was very surprised that you were in fact not Hitler, in
Yeah.
fact a liberal.
That I was liberal.
But I had a cute
But-
hat.
It turns out, yeah.
I was
Basically, according to the chat, everyone is Hitler. And also
You had a
not
tiny
Hitler.
dog
I was like,
who's orphaned.
I was a cute little grandma with like dog with a
please.
chihuahua. This is amazing.
Yeah, reassemble your cards.
Okay.
One more turbo game.
All right. Do we want to go to an ad?
I believe we should take an ad break.
Take an
Yeah,
ad
I'll
break.
go water real quick.
I ruined the world.
You deprived this world of me.
To be fair, I've only played this game as a fascist or Hitler. And
So you
it's-
were a liberal at this game then?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And I have no idea how to play it as a liberal.
All
It's-
right, we're gonna take a quick commercial
Yeah.
break.
Okay.
See you
You're
guys
gonna
in
come
a bit.
back to a better world. Hi, and welcome back to round 3 of Secret Hitler. I won last round. I'm 2-0 right now, so I get the magical job of handing out all the envelopes. Can you believe I'm so lucky my first time playing?
Magical.
Magical.
Fascism is magical.
All right, let's... Liberal.
So now you guys
Hitler.
know what he's like when he's lying.
Oh, I see.
Exactly.
Fascist,
Yeah.
liberal. And for the chat, we're going to be public this time, so you're going to see who the fascists and who Hitler are, just to switch it up. All right.
So yes, if you do not want to know who
So
the
remove your
fascists,
voting cards.
If you don't want to know who the fascists and who Hitler are, I will tell you to look away.
Close your
And
eyes.
look away or just hide the window or whatever, the tab.
You can close your eyes along with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then just don't look at the chat the whole
I want to
time.
I want to
Your
see...
closed eyes.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that, some people in the chat will know who Hitler is,
Oh,
but
right.
they could be lying.
Right. Yeah, they might not be right.
Yeah.
Like everybody in this game.
Everybody, let's just lie furiously this
I want to
time.
see. I want to see how accurate my smell-o-vision was. Can I smell politics?
Okay.
Which one did you say was which?
I mean, Chad is somewhat unreliable in the best of times, and now they're actively possibly lying.
I
Serge
did-
sniffed out that I'm Hitler.
My goal was my nose said liberal, Hitler, liberal, fascist, liberal.
Right. I think.
Okay.
All right. Just as long as we don't take your smell-o-vision into like actual facts.
No,
when we're
think
playing
about it.
this
Think
game.
about
Okay.
it.
I got you.
Oh
Alright.
yeah, we're
All
together
players,
on this.
close your eyes.
All right, everybody close your eyes.
All right. Fascists and Hitler. Open your eyes and identify each other. Good. Everybody, close your eyes. Everybody, open your eyes. I didn't hear anything.
No
I actually
thumbs, no
heard.
eyelids.
See, now I'm listening for it. I heard my own eyes.
Yeah, I
open.
heard my eyelids open.
Yeah.
And they went,
Spot. This is like the next level of like now you're conscious of your teeth.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing.
Yeah,
Right
now I can hear my eyelids.
eyeballs blink.
Next time that happens, I just want to rip
do
one.
that.
Yeah, I know this is awful. I've never been.
Just
All
never
right.
know your
this is
skeleton
worse
with
than
your
the time.
tongue.
Yeah, no. I shouldn't finish that sentence.
We are rolling randomly to determine president. I'm 1, Ben is 5, reroll on 6. 3. Corey will be our first president.
Okay.
Call me El President.
That's
Okay.
the chancellorship.
Call me El President.
Chancellore.
El Chancellore. Who is your number
I
2?
will enact all policies. I'm gonna throw this at Cam
Okay.
because he is last.
The
All right,
last
we got
shall
vote on
become-
it.
The last shall become first.
And show on 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Look at these.
Can we pull up some oompa music, just to lay down as a bed?
Boom, boom, boom. I don't know why. When I heard, when I just like instantly started thinking of like the banjo kazooie music, which could also work very well in this.
I was thinking of an oompa version of not Flight of the Valkyries. That would be amazing.
Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, that would also be good.
All right, and our first policy is boo.
Fascism.
I was past 2 fascist policies.
I pulled 3 fascist policies.
So we're saying that this is happening 3 games in a row now.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
can be Chancellor next if we want to test me, because that's bogus!
Yep.
That seems really interesting.
You said you pulled 3?
Yeah.
I mean, I already called her as a fascist.
That's true. That's true.
You know, it's interesting that in none of these games we have had the president and the chancellor disagree on what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's...
People always lose that fight, though.
It.
Do they?
Oh, you'd
like
have
both always lose.
Because in
I
the same
think.
way, because in the previous game, if I had said that it was different to try and set him up, and then Ben was like, "No, it's 2 fascists and a policy. You set me up." Like it
could
ends up
very
being
well
this
happen.
this very weird.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any advantage to the lie. I think you have to try and set them up more set up.
I think it could, because again, like in the situation, like let's say hypothetically I was a fascist, and Corey was like, well, I grabbed 3 and I had to pass Ben 2 fascists,
Well, like,
and
I
I
mean-
put like, you could hypothetically be like, no, you passed me a liberal, or like, no, you passed me a liberal and a fascist.
You passed me a
interesting.
liberal, and I buried it, because I'm evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
mean,
a-
I guess yeah.
It's like a wasted turn.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, yeah. No, because like the entire thing when you if we're never going to argue, then passing someone a liberal and a fascist policy to test their allegiance just doesn't work,
That's true.
right?
Where
But
you
if
going,
we're
man?
never going
It's pretty
to
open
lie
right now.
about it,
Yeah.
like the Chancellor has to lie.
Yeah.
Weird. All right. I'm a liberal this game, so I don't get to test this theory.
I'll try it out next time.
Can I be Chancellor? Oh, I'm cold as ice.
No, sorry.
Are you?
Dang!
I mean, I was gonna pick Ben, but
I will accept this
Then what
gloriously.
happened?
Can I just say that I wish actual politics was more like, hey, can I do this now? Sure, why not?
Yeah.
I haven't been chancellor forever. Come on.
Or a situation where somebody is asking like that, and then you go, no, and like
Yeah.
slide it in front of their face like deadpan.
Franz,
Like,
maybe Chancellor? 9.
All right.
And voting.
Dusty's verboten.
3, 2, 1. Yeah.
And now the game truly begins.
Goodbye. Now Cam can only vote no.
Oh no.
We were considering having and now the game truly begins jar on the table.
So every time somebody says, and now the jar truly begins, you pick up the jar and shatter it against the table and menace the person beside it.
I mean, we haven't started the spreadsheet of things I'm not allowed to say yet, so.
That's true.
I don't know why we haven't. There's quite a few things on it.
Burn.
I feel like that's something chat should keep track of.
And I'm going to enact a liberal policy.
Yay! What were you passed?
I was passed a liberal and a fascist one.
And I picked up 2 liberals and a fascist.
It's the old test.
All right. So supposedly we have only seen a total of 2 liberals this entire time,
Right. So we're 4 fascist cards deep now.
and 2 and well, we'll see what happens. I'm the
Again,
president.
it's way too early to tell.
All right. Real quick, nobody think. Put up your hand if you're a liberal. All right. Can't put it up first.
I like
Hooray.
I like this method of politics
that's
even
how it
more.
works.
I'll be
It
watching
works.
next time.
Sir, that's the same sort of thing that got McCarthyism started.
There was
Go.
some weird hesitation from people. I saw some hesitation here, even though I smelled you as a liberal.
I think it was.
You learn about
It was.
McCarthyism?
No.
I think more people were probably off-put by your offbeat tactics for this game. It's
That's
like,
the thing. It's psychological, man. You gotta get in their
I
head.
guess we're just like, all right, everybody, pat your tummy and rub your head if you're a liberal. I'm just like, what? Like,
I already smelled you as Hitler.
that's true. You sniffed me out, but I will say you are wrong.
Yes. All right. Reveal on 3.
Oh,
Oh,
right,
right.
we're voting.
3, 2, 1. Beyond.
Yeah.
All right. Let's pass a liberal policy.
Democracy.
Go team.
Yeah. Democracy wins.
That's every election, Dan.
That's true.
That's kind of the point of this game where it stops winning.
This is how democracy ends.
Liberal.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay!
That's what a fascist would say.
Serge, what'd you give him?
Why don't we ask him what he got?
I'm actually
I'm
more
asking-
concerned about. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you gave him?
I gave him 2 liberal policies.
What did you draw?
I drew 2 and 1
Okay. I got 2 liberal policies.
Why didn't you?
because we already established that there's no point to check people.
Why not?
It,
That's how you get information.
we have no information now.
We have no information either way. He was going to pick liberal either way.
Because you made him pick liberal either way.
Yes.
Was that misplay? I trust Cam.
No,
I mean, that's dangerous.
You trust him because
don't
he had
have
no
any information.
choice.
Interesting. Okay.
I,
So you're saying that was a misplay?
A little bit.
Even though, like, guaranteed 99.9% of the chance he was going to pick liberal. I mean, Cam's a smart guy. I gave him the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, but here's the scenario.
Sure, in like magical dream theory world game thingy, I guess it's more correct. You could potentially get more information.
He was the one that was talking about the Chancellor lying about stuff or having a disagreement.
Yeah, there's no chance he's going to do it.
Get 100% more information.
All right. I feel like to get information, I should pass chancellorship over to Serge.
Can I be chancellor? I was just
Yeah.
president.
Yeah.
All right, hook me
You
up.
can't.
Hook me up. Just
wanna-
don't set me up to fail.
I feel like this
Right.
is the right plan, right? Because,
Sure.
Because then we get
We still don't. It's
information.
not. There's no.
There's nothing going on yet, so. Serge, let's find out what you're about. Oh, right, I guess we gotta vote on it. Three, two, one.
Yeah.
Alright. Onto the tree.
I'm gonna bet. I can't say anything. Because anything I say, it's gonna look bad.
Burn this one. There you go. Gotta stop making you the chancellor just for the opposite end. What? I passed him a liberal and a fascist one. What the heck, dude? Whoa! How the tables have turned, my good friend.
You son of a bitch.
What are you talking about?
Here comes the bus.
Now.
What did you do to Surge?
Did he pass you to liberal?
No,
I you spawned a fascist card.
I passed him I passed him a liberal and a fascist because I wanted to be like, this is what you're supposed to do, Surge.
Surge, what did you get?
I'm okay.
You're both banished from government.
I'm very confused.
Oh, you will pay.
So one of you just proved what lying at this stage does.
Yeah.
Something a fascist would say.
Oh, man. All right, let's do this.
There you go, man.
Okay.
I was passed 2 fascist policies. This man is a fascist.
I was robbed by 2 men.
I'm 100% a liberal.
Okay, hold on.
Now we will find out who the better liar is.
Why?
Now we can't even do the math on what's likely to be in there. Interesting.
Why are you so upset? I just wanted to prove what the thing would be. There's discord at this table.
Why
now.
are our cream puffs lying to each other?
I don't want to spoil the mood, but there's a fascist amongst us.
Now we vote.
Okay.
Wait, who's?
Ian?
Ian.
Yeah.
Okay,
Who packed these card envelopes?
I did.
I just shuffled the ones
And I
from
smelled them
last-
too. And I smelled him as Hitler. 3, 2, 1, reveal.
Yeah.
John.
Alright.
Oh, smell of Hitler. Hitler's coming.
I just destroyed the mood by killing you, didn't I?
He's not dead.
Oh, that's no, I know, but I feel like we've definitely established one of the fascists at the table.
Either of you. There's enough of us to cycle the government that doesn't include either of you.
That's
President
fair.
Cameron, if you'd be so kind as to look at...
I was given 2 fascist policies.
I passed him a fascist and a liberal policy.
So, here is the thing. I actually passed Serge 2 fascist policies. The reason I lied was because I wanted to see if it would bring it out and see the unlikelihood of 6 fascist cards being placed in a row. I think it is very unlikely that you would have passed him 2 fascist cards.
What?
So let me break down my logic here for you. Here's my...
Lies within lies.
Okay, well, what's going to happen while we work this out?
Yeah, you shuffle.
All right, so I pulled up 3 fascist cards. I gave him 2. The reason I lied about it was not to throw you under the bus, was to see if it would happen again. And in this case, 3 fascist cards have just been, or that means 6 fascist cards were in a row. So somebody here is lying. It could be me. You're right.
So you're saying Surge is innocent and should be Chancellor?
Yes, 100%.
Unless
At this point, no information technically about Surge has been revealed.
Yeah.
100%.
But we're in the Hitler zone.
yeah,
We are in the Hitler zone. So yes, after these lies upon lies, you could very well kill me. I agree.
No.
we
No,
could
no.
just lose.
Oh.
I am not Hitler. If my breaking down into tears didn't prove my
I mean,
loyalty,
like
nothing
Ian is
will.
100% a fascist.
100%.
100%.
100%.
No.
Yeah.
See, we're just back in the same scenario you and I were on, but now we're on these two.
And now I'm getting thrown under the bus here.
I'm warm.
We've established Ian is 100% a fascist.
You sent me 2 fascist cards.
I sent you a liberal and a fascist.
That's,
Why did you have to bring up nobody was lying and now we're all fighting amongst each
It was
other?
your idea to
It
lie
was.
about it.
No, it was.
But my plan was brilliant, and now it's uncovered the
But
truth.
now we've tested Ian.
But
and
now-
you've failed.
Now we've got a scenario where a party elected of 4
Anyway,
people at the table have lied
I am.
That's
about
4. That's 4.
what
That's
was
4.
passed.
I'm going to look at the top 3 now.
Okay.
I think
wait,
it might be.
reorder them.
I think
So
it might
that's
be
fine.
Cam. I think Cam might be a fascist.
Just because I shot you last game does not make me a fascist. That was just being bad.
Right.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Because I feel like.
Do you want to share?
No.
Okay.
Okay, well.
Corey, if you could kill somebody who's a go beat, I have the hiccups.
Oh.
You gave me the hiccups, Ben.
I'm so
You
sorry.
gave me the hiccups.
I'm sorry I had to use you as my scapegoat for my test.
Why me?
I don't know, but it worked.
Is it the triple blind?
I would kill Ben for forcing a fascist policy and lying about it.
How would I?
Because he
I didn't
did-
force one because I
Yeah.
got 3.
No, when you passed Surge 2.
And who would be your
lied
chancellor?
about it.
But I got 3 fascist policies,
Mm-hmm.
and so I had to give him 2
And then lied about it.
because I wanted to see the next part and see how that worked out. Because there's nothing I could have really done. Like either way, the fascist policy was going to go down. So instead, I used it to see if I could do if we could
He
try and
used-
scope somebody out.
He's
I
trying to say he
100%
used me.
used Surge. So maybe I just deserve to be shot for that reason.
Who's your chancellor?
Who would be your chancellor and who would you shoot? I think you need to shoot either Ian or Cam. Seriously.
Who would be my chancellor?
Surge.
That's very interesting. That's very interesting. That he would say me. Did you say you'd shoot Ben? I mean, I kind of want to shoot him for what he did to
I
me.
pulled some pretty bad crap.
I mean, this is
If he pulled like 2 fascists and a liberal and bagged a liberal, or if he pulled 3 fascist cards and had to give you 2 and thought of a plan when he gave you 2, but he lied about it immediately. So it's either he wanted a fascist policy passed, or he wanted.
I want to do this double blind thing.
I understand.
Or he wanted to make you look trustworthy, or he wanted.
I'll admit it was the weirdest liberal play ever.
Yeah.
was.
It's not very straightforward, I
I think
admit.
this is a chance to confirm Surge.
But also
But
a
if
chance
he's-
to lose.
But Ben's pushing for him to be chancellor right now.
Who would you choose naturally?
Cam.
Yeah.
Because nobody likes you.
No.
IMO. This is my experience. Ian is 100% a fascist.
Agreed.
Okay.
Kill Ian. If
Nah,
Yeah.
don't do that one.
No,
That's-
bueno.
it's bad play.
It's another play.
if a fascist policy is passed, kill Ian. Kill Ian.
Murder this son of a bitch.
All right, I like Cam.
I
like Cam as chancellor. Or me as chancellor.
Okay. I still want to kill Ben, but Ben is chancellor because he's pushing for someone else to be.
Okay.
and then I have a chance to get information
Sure.
about Ben.
Okay.
We'll vote. I don't agree, but we'll vote. Let our cards decide.
You don't agree with me killing him or him being chancellor?
I will.
Do you
I
agree
will,
with Cam being chancellor?
Yes.
Don't
are
let
you
your
going to
smell
kill?
of vision. So,
She said she'll kill Ben.
so you can make me chancellor and kill me.
Yeah.
Then I don't want you to be president.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm making you chancellor.
Well,
Let's just vote.
As your
Can
chancellor, I
I-
highly recommend you shoot Ian.
All right. Let's go to the voting.
so we're Chancellor Cam.
Cam.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
And reveal. All right.
Nine.
So the 9s have it.
I don't want to get shot.
I 100%
Fail.
think that Cam is a fascist.
Ian becomes president.
Okay.
You think that Cam is a fascist?
I think that Cam and Ian are the fascists.
So neither of them can be chancellor for you.
Yeah.
But you want Serge to be chancellor.
I think Serge should be chancellor because I threw him under the bus. So technically, there was no real information gathered on my end. Because I couldn't have because again, I got 3 fascist cards in a row, right? So I had to pass him too.
Who are you going to shoot, Ian?
Can't shoot myself. So that's not going to
That
make
was
you
last
happy.
game. That was last game.
So
It looks
I
really
understand.
bad for me, and I understand.
I
that.
understand. I understand. I understand. I have a plan. I have a plan.
What's your plan?
Wait.
Why would you not tell us? You fascist. I don't know anymore. I double blinded myself into
My
total
plan-
non-knowledge of this game
Is to fail the vote, become president.
and shoot.
No,
me.
no, no. Deliberately pass a fascist thing so we can kill Hitler. That's my plan. It's not a good plan, but that's my plan.
I can tell you, if we fail 2 consecutive governments, we will pass a liberal policy.
Cool.
Right, because he got to look at the cards. Remember?
Oh,
right. None of us
yeah.
asked.
I was
What were
actually
the
no, no. I
cards?
was hoping to keep it secret
Yeah,
so that
until-
as Cam as chancellor, he could confirm what was being passed to him because he couldn't be lied to. But now that we
that's
brought
not
it back up, that plan kind
No,
of
no,
fails.
no. I like your plan. So we've only revealed. Well, I guess at this point now that we'd have to do a liberal one. That's actually a good point. Because there's a liberal card that we know
We
for
have
sure
a chance
on
to
top,
pass it.
There's if a fascist policy gets passed, somebody on that team of the president and the chancellor is a fascist.
Yeah, but now guaranteed it's going to pass.
That's what I mean.
So there's
we get
all
a
right,
free liberal. Why
There's
not
no
get a free
politics right
liberal
now.
policy?
Okay, that's fine.
No.
No.
I say we fail 2 governments, pass a liberal policy.
Oh, right, because Cam
That's-
only told us one piece of information. Okay.
Okay.
That is my recommendation,
Sure.
is that
Okay.
we fail 2
Okay.
governments.
All right.
I guess Cam.
I really, really hope I'm
Whoa,
remembering
whoa, whoa!
this
Don't just
correctly.
give it to somebody because he might be Hitler and can win at this point.
If he's elected.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
oh,
failing.
yeah.
We're failing too.
Right. Yes.
There's enough liberals still alive that we can fail this.
I'm really hoping I'm remembering this order correctly now. Because that would be
Oh,
embarrassing.
That'd be really suspicious.
Yeah, that would be mega suspicious.
3, 2, 1. Nice.
Hey! Cam, say chancellor.
Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Wait, Cam can't stay chancellor.
No, I can't.
This
He,
is
no,
wrong.
he
Right.
wasn't part of the last
You never got-
election.
And also,
Actually, no. We have to do this correctly.
No,
I'm not
no,
just handing
it-
the chancellorship over.
What?
You-
It's only successful governments.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not last election. It's last successful government.
Okay.
And we voted no,
Yeah.
so
okay.
we failed
yeah.
it. So we passed that
Okay.
policy.
3,
I-
2.
Yeah.
1. 9.
Hey!
Nine.
All right, let's see if Cam was right. Randomly reveal the top card.
It's a liberal.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
I was a just ruler.
All right. So I'm the president now.
We fell ass backwards into a liberal policy.
Yeah.
Okay.
love
Did we establish who we thought would be the best person for chancellor? Because I cannot remember. Was it
Cam,
mine?
what's the next policy?
No, I like Cam actually keeping this one secret.
But he doesn't even remember. I don't
I know what the
think.
next 2 policies are. I don't remember what the next one is on top.
that's a dark
Well,
one.
Well, okay. Is there? I guess it'd be a good information to know of. Is there? Well,
No. We don't.
Let's
We
keep
don't
it
let them
secret.
know. We
That
don't.
actually does tell you what the next 2 policies are because I can't remember what's on top.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that helps.
do we want to stick with my idea of giving it to Serge?
No.
Why? Why?
That's
Okay. All right.
What's the problem with me?
Which does mean also, because we know the next two policies are a fascist and a liberal policy, there's no excuse for not passing a liberal policy.
Yeah.
I am increasingly convinced that these two are partners in crime. J'accuse.
But we're still good on Cam.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want Surge.
We're good on Cam.
You want
I don't want Surge. I'm good on Cam. I don't want Surge.
you want to give it to
I
Cam?
love the lack
I
of
don't want-
reaction to the accusation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't want
yeah.
to-
Just
yeah.
Smells like fascism.
Just Surge being.
do you want to give it to Cam?
Yes.
Yeah, because at this point, well, who? All right. So who are we thinking are the fascists at the table? You think it's
Ian and Surge.
Ian and Surge. We think are
And
the
I
fascists.
think Surge is Hitler.
Okay.
So he can't be Chancellor.
I also kind.
You're also really sketchy.
Yeah, that's fair. I kind of want to give it to Ian.
No, because if he's Hitler, he just wins.
Who do you kill?
I don't think either of these can ever be chancellor.
No. Here's the thing. I think if we give
Just
it.
make me chancellor.
Just don't overthink
Yeah.
it. Don't
All right,
overthink
fine.
it.
All right,
Yeah.
Cam's
I'm
Chancellor.
okay with this, but who do you kill?
I'll probably. I think the table will get really mad at me if I don't kill Ian. So
Okay.
Poor Ian.
okay, 3, 2, 1.
I
Yeah.
can't vote for a place where I'll die.
That's reasonable.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. But we're passing a liberal policy, so you'll be okay.
Yes.
Guaranteed we're passing a liberal policy.
Sorry.
Okay, I mean, I would have been so tilted if you're like fascist. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. I don't know anything anymore. I can't read the signs.
Yeah. So it was 2 fascists and a liberal one. So I burned one of the fascists and I handed you the liberal and fascist.
Okay.
That's right.
So there still should be 2 liberal policies in the deck,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is not great.
Did you burn fascist?
I
There
thought.
are 2. I burned a fascist and you burned one. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there are 2 in all of those cards. So even if we try and set it up so that only the 3 of us hold power,
There is a very good chance somebody will die. I think. Anyways.
then Cam would be president.
So we know Cam isn't Hitler, and
That's the only
That's
information.
about it.
that's it.
Yeah, we only know that Cam is in fact not Hitler. I stepped on the box. I'd like to be chancellor. The chancellor position is safe with me.
I don't know, man.
Those tears. Do you think they were crocodile tears?
That's the thing. That's the reason I am inclined to believe that Surge.
Like, tell you what's going to happen.
Okay.
I'm going to make somebody chancellor, and depending on how the vote goes, they may die.
Cool. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
interesting.
So your Chancellor dies if you pass a fascist policy? Or your Chancellor somehow dies if we
We'll just
don't
see.
elect your government?
We'll just see what type of insight we get.
Yeah.
Sure. Who's it gonna be? I agree.
No, wait.
No.
If it's Ian and we pass a fascist policy, they just win.
Or if Ian's Hitler.
Yeah.
And if Ian's Hitler, he
No,
just
if Ian's Hitler and
It's just
we
over.
pass a fascist policy, do I get to kill Hitler before then?
No,
No, as soon as we
if
elect
he's,
the
if
chancellor.
he's elected.
Okay.
It just ends.
It
Bam.
ends.
right now.
Yeah.
I know, this is tough.
Does Hitler go on the stack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Hitler resolve?
Can we 9 in response?
As soon as the vote's done, he reveals.
Hi, I'm the safe pick for chancellor. Can Ben be? Because he was just president.
Yes.
Oh, you just can't
Yeah.
be chancellor twice? Okay.
And you're not Hitler.
I'm really not Hitler. I swear.
I'm angry about the double blind, but I'm inclined to believe you.
All right.
And
3,
reveal.
2, 1.
Pass.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not Hitler.
Okay.
Oh, you're not Hitler. Good.
I
We've
am
confirmed
not.
2 people are not Hitler.
I'm not Hitler. So your smell-o-vision was wrong, and they're no longer facts.
But
Yep.
mine was right about myself because I'm a liberal.
I mean, are we inclined to believe the facts on something that only works 50% of the time so far?
50% of the time it works.
Every time. Okay. Oop, sorry. That goes there. And liberals.
Hey!
So it was you two.
Huh?
It was you two were
Are
the
you
fascists.
sure?
Yeah, I'm Hitler.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, playing the odds there at the end.
No, definitely. I understand
actually,
that.
we also got super lucky because I ripped fascist liberal.
Yeah.
So passing it to Ben, if Ben passed a fascist policy,
Obviously.
I just blocked
Yeah,
him.
'cause-
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That was
You
that's-
monster.
That was very interesting, knowing who was who. The
Right.
Ben's move there confused everyone.
Yeah.
And then everyone was like, "Oh my God, he's actually a genius."
See, I totally forgot that they knew, right? So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh man, chat must hate me right now.
Except then everyone was like, "Wait a minute, I don't think he realizes that nobody at the table can actually trust what he just like."
No, totally.
That only he has that information
No,
and he can't prove it to anyone else.
No, absolutely. Like it was the weirdest, wonkiest
For
play ever.
a
But
second, I was worried that when we did the eyes open thing and acknowledged each other, because I was looking over here,
Right.
you had opened your eyes too, and that you were like a third fascist.
yeah, we just
Yeah.
suddenly
Off in
had
the
the
woods.
weird
Yeah,
fascist.
for a second there, it seemed like the fascists didn't know who they were.
Yeah, that just threw the whole game into whack.
How could you play with my heart like that?
I'm so sorry, but in the the whole thought process of that was basically that it was like nothing is going to be ascertained out of this. I'm 100% confident that Serge is a liberal because he's basically being like, well, it doesn't even matter what I give you. I'm just going to throw you two liberal kind of things. That seemed very straight and narrow for me. So then I was like, okay, at this point, like, these are throwaways, and I don't know. I don't have to worry about it.
Did you not like my double liberal play?
It's like burying information, but you can present it either way. Of you were desperate for a liberal thing, but it's better to do later in the game.
That weird beginning of double liberal and then accusing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
I mean, at least you were correct on your thing. Though.
Your play works a little better if there are more players.
Totally.
Because then if Hitler doesn't know who the fascists are, Hitler might be on your side.
Right, because in those
Oh.
situations, Hitler doesn't know who his fascists are.
I was
Yeah,
quite proud of
totally.
my play of just failing governments until we passed what was
Yeah,
on
that was
top.
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was like no way people could disagree with that.
Yeah.
Unless you were a fascist, in which case you'd be like, I mean, you
Yeah, I
yourself pretty
passed a
hard there.
policy. Well, who's president again? I lost count. Oh, I guess I
Yeah.
get dragged
Yeah,
out, dragged out behind the chemical shed and shot.
we were coming around to brown shirt down. So.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause-
Like,
yeah.
I was fine with Ian dying.
yeah.
Yeah, I was ready to sacrifice myself because that would have set you up to be the the possible safe candidate.
Yeah.
You were sacrifice
That was-
yourself for
No,
the Fuhrer.
it's
yeah.
a fascist.
Were you
Totally.
considering me at the end, at least? A little?
Yeah, I was, and then I'm like, oh shit, no, we're in the danger zone.
Yeah.
A posthumous win is still a win.
Yeah.
In all, so you definitely did lie with the. Did he pass you a liberal and a fascist one?
Yeah.
Did you
Oh,
pass
fuck
the fascist?
yes.
Yeah.
that was
That's
a
good.
lie.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. All right. No, that's good.
Yeah.
That might have been my favorite game that we played tonight.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
No, like once we figure out how it works, it's way more interesting.
Yeah, I'm surprised I tried to pull some sort of like wiggy advanced tactic on like
No,
my
it's
third time playing this.
I'm always intrigued by the like when it's a game, so try weird stuff and see if it works.
Totally.
Right?
Yeah, this
I-
isn't real politics.
I'm much more interested in interesting failures than I am in like solved.
Yeah.
Really sad I didn't get to play a fascist though.
I'm sorry.
Someday then.
I used them all.
Preposterously stressful.
Were you a
Yeah,
fascist?
I imagine
It's
so.
so stressful.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
Hitler, I was like, I can't pull off being
No,
Hitler.
I got the shakes.
No, like I said,
Right?
I'm really good at lying.
I had to take the blazer off because I'm so warm
Yeah.
from stress heat.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, who were the fascists? It was you two, right?
Yeah, I was Hitler.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I didn't have Corey pegged as a fascist, to be honest. I
Or even Hitler?
no.
The worst
The
fascist?
worst fascist. I definitely had Ian, but I really did think the only reason I thought it was you because I was like, again, with
Oh, I
my
didn't.
lie,
I didn't
either
rip
one of
3
you.
fascists at the beginning. By the way, I lied about that.
Who did you say that?
I said there were 3 at the beginning. I think.
Yeah, it was like round 2 or something.
Or-
Oh yeah, when you were
yeah.
president.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
was
had to
president
fail
in the
at
first
beginning.
round. Yeah.
I guess it's super safe first round
Yep.
to be like,
Yep.
oh no, what are the chances?
Yep. No,
Yeah,
I
it's
lied.
like pretty good that you
Because
draw
we did
3
last 2
fascist
games. We did
policies,
it
yeah.
anyways. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not super like it's not average, but it's possible
Yeah.
to draw 3 fascist policies right away.
Do we-
Okay,
Do we need to do
wrap it up
the
for the night here.
sub roundup?
We do.
Yeah,
But before we
Or-
do that,
yes.
we
Yeah.
should remind people
Yeah.
that
thi-
this stream as usual, is sponsored by, well, not as usual, but AFK is sponsored and supported by Wormwood.
Yeah. So if you need absolutely gorgeous gaming accessories, such as
You
like-
do need these.
like, well, that is
Well, no,
that is
no,
one
no,
way.
no. I just wanted to put this back up.
But like, we do have Ben under the Ouija board, actually.
Box.
I don't know if I want to go there.
God, I love
If you need gorgeous gaming accessories, including like dice trays, dice vaults,
dice towers.
Card
and
boxes.
deck boxes for your Magic deck, they're really, really nice, and they're available in a staggering variety of different woods. So we really like their products
Actually,
here.
I want to take 1 second here because we don't talk about this enough. The level of woods and the plethora of woods they have. It's really important, actually, that these people are making great quality products out of good and exotic woods, because Wormwood actually sources their woods ethically. And what helps get these trees replanted and keeps them alive and keeps them in circulation is people buying good exotic woods from an ethical source. So you're not only just getting a fantastic piece of craftsmanship, but you're also supporting just the biodiversity of the world.
Yeah.
I've got my Wormwood Hope Shield.
Yeah, mine lives on my computer at home.
Yep.
So.
Mine lives in my pants.
Yeah, so
Close
if
to your
you-
heart.
Okay, if you would like to order a Wormwood product, and you enter the code LRR, if you live in the United States, you will receive free shipping on your product. And if you live somewhere else in the world that is not the United
You
States,
should
through some
not
fluke,
enter
and if
LRR.
you enter LRR World, you will receive, is it $10 off your
Yes.
shipping?
Yes.
Yeah, $10 off your shipping. So that's pretty good, and we will also see a tiny bit of that money. So we like their products. We think they're good. Otherwise, we wouldn't be supporting them. We wouldn't.
we
be,
use this stuff all
yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
we wouldn't be pushing it if we didn't like it.
It's a codependent relationship.
Yeah. So thank you very much to
Speaking of
Wormwood.
codependent relationships,
Also, just to let you know, with the Wormwood also has their Halloween lottery,
ooh yes,
engraved dice vault lottery. So it's basically you get a dice vault, but what wood it's made out of. You don't get to choose what wood it's made out of, but there's some of them are very rare, expensive woods.
and from their shields that they've done with their hope shields,
Yeah.
Take
with
this
Take
dot org.
that they've done with takes.org, you've got a good chance of getting some really nice wood out of that. Like they're all nice, but roll the dice.
Yeah.
They're good.
Hostel.
They're
Gorgeous
good
company
woods.
woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're good woods, Bront.
Okay, so I think we are now going to have Paul read out the subs and
Yes.
give shout-outs to our subs.
As well as tell you what's coming up in the week.
Yeah, so thank you all to our amazing subs that keep this channel going. So let's just take a look here. We got John Levier.
Yay!
He's a new subscriber. I don't think that's true, but thank you. JD Church 117.
Yay!
Yay! Thank you.
John Levier again saying thanks for many hours of entertainment this time for 2 months. This is
Hooray.
also lowercase.
Good.
Extra
Oh.
sub.
job.
On the Box is a new subscriber.
Yay!
Box.
Max Dammit is a new subscriber.
Welcome, Max Dammit.
Thank you.
Damn it, Max.
Tiber727 for 3 months. The sub train is running on time.
Choo-choo! Jokes.
Garbanzo42 is a new subscriber.
Welcome to the channel,
Welcome
Garbanzo.
to the channel.
I really thought that was going to end in V.
Archaic Crisis for 3 months. Thank you so
Yay.
much.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Archaic Crisis.
DB Video Strike Team is a new subscriber.
Oh.
Get hyped.
That's getting close.
It is. Let's not talk about it.
Zachary Moore is a new Patreon supporter. Thank you so much.
Oh.
Thank you, Zach, very much.
Fisherman Fish for 3 months. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yay! Thank you.
3 fish for 3 months.
Again.
Pharmacist Judge for 20
Nice.
months says
Hey.
Surge is Hitler. It's always the nice ones.
That's almost 2 years.
Kinoki 2 for 34 months. Has
Oh,
it been
wow.
that long? Wow, thanks for everything.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
Zed Wrench is a new subscriber.
Welcome to the
Thank
channel,
you.
Zed Ranch.
Welcome.
Shock Splicer for 27 months.
Thank you, Shock Splicer.
It's a lot of time.
Skyla Pop is a new subscriber.
It's a proper inflection.
Sag3 Error for 7 months. Cam's secret, he's always Hitler.
Oh, yeah.
Wow,
No,
that's
I
true.
broke my streak.
Thank you.
Yay! Thank you.
In your heart.
Yeah.
Skackerman is a new subscriber.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome,
Hello.
Skacker Man.
I don't know how I feel about
Seabass for 26 months says if I don't get that mug tomorrow, I'm burning the moon
I
base to
washed
the ground.
it. I washed it.
Get out.
I Eat Sponge is a new subscriber.
I eat sponge.
So I was finishing my beer.
Plague 78 is a new subscriber.
Thank you.
New subscriber.
Welcome.
Woken Click for 14 months. The next time I can put a message here, Desert Bus will have already passed.
Stay woke.
This too
and
will pass.
Additionally, thank you all so much for the 1,350 bits.
Ooh,
Razor
wow.
Dragon, Andrew, Alsus, Dead Rekka, Valhallan Knight, Aussie PM Malcolm Turnbull, and Somebody Nowhere. Thank you all for the bits.
The bits. The bits.
Is,
And,
wait, is Turnbull still the PM in Australia?
I don't know.
If you are giving bits, if you're watching, Mr. Turnbull, I have some opinions.
And unfortunately, we don't have the stream trailer ready just yet.
James.
I'm not saying it's James' fault, but it was definitely James's fault.
Or James.
Can you impersonate James while doing this?
Hi, I'm James. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, at this point, you
I'm
just have to say,
James. I-
insert something funny here.
I'm James. I drive us everywhere. I make certain things get paid.
I promise ice
People
cream, but
get
never
food.
deliver.
Yeah.
Oh, he gave us ice cream.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't think he was good for that.
He also took me on a tour around the entire city.
Yeah.
So,
Aye.
what we're saying is we love you, James.
Yeah.
100%.
Don't watch this.
On the box, I believe I did read out your sub, but if you missed it, thank you for subbing.
Hooray!
All right, so we got coming up. We got another great week coming up. We got Odin Sphere and Left Razor for Adam's Game House tomorrow,
Ooh, love for us.
and presumably something to do with his mug. On Rhythm Cafe, we got Taiko Drum Master.
Nice.
Oh, and you actually got the peripherals for that.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah, we got those a while ago. They've been sitting there waiting to be Taiko drummed.
Was that a spoiler? I'm sorry.
No.
Okay, I thought it was maybe a surprise.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's
It's gonna come out like
We
headband.
for matters of import on Monday we got Yakuza 5.
Ah.
Ooh.
gonna beat up some people with traffic cones.
Yeah, I presume that is the Japanese version of Yakuza 5.
Nope,
No?
because we like people to understand what's going on.
That doesn't sound like matters of import at all.
Hush you!
Is it Yakuza 5 that had the thing where you kick open the door so hard that it glitches the guy through the level?
I think that's the remake of Yakuza 3.
Oh, okay. Oh.
For New Day Tuesday, Cam's going to be playing some Civ 6.
Yeah,
I'm so
yeah,
excited.
it's on the computer.
We were
I'm-
talking about it.
Yeah, I'm really
It's
excited.
On Let's Nope, Alex has got Dead Secret.
Spoops.
Mm. The spooks.
Maybe this is just a note that it is a dead secret. I don't know. But anyway. Crossing the stream is going to be some Overwatch.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
18 games and counting. Who knows what it will be? Not even us. LRMTG is going to be doing some more Kaladesh drafting
That's so fun.
on Thursday. And then also Talking Simulator is going to be more Civilization with Beyond Earth versus Alpha Centauri. What
Yeah.
went terribly wrong?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one.
Nice.
And then next week on AFK, for our special Halloween AFK, we got Betrayal at the House on the Hill. I
Yay.
believe that's how you say that one.
Yeah.
Betrayal of House on Haunted Hill.
Oh, House on Haunted Hill.
Yeah.
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 The spoops.
I only say it because it's my copy of the game.
Actually.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm glad we didn't, kill Ben permanently.
Yes.
Yeah. Hooray!
But then you could keep
I would
the
have
stuff.
no. I just would have haunted you via board game.
So how long till they release a version of Secret Hitler Legacy with an actual revolver in it?
Some things you can't change.
Yeah.
We have a whole.
Jeez.
There's a whole prop department. We could have made that happen.
Yeah.
No.
It
got an idea for a
It
crap
would just
shot.
be like air cap gun or something like
No.
that.
Yeah, no.
That's not how the Legacy games
No
work.
one's gonna buy that.
Has anyone
Permanent.
seen the Subnormality webcomic with the Nazi guard guarding
No.
the door to Hitler's office?
Oh, with the time travelers?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there's just like, he's like, look, I've got some issues about what we're doing here. It's like, yeah, I agree that, like, you know, this seems like what's best for Germany, and you know, the Fuhrer's policies seem really great and all, but. And then a time traveler shows up and is like, "Ha, die, Hitler!" And the guy's like bayoneting him really casually. And he's like, "This is the 15th time traveler today. This seems wrong." Right? Like, we're getting this volume of time travelers.
And just to let you know, sadly, there will be no checkpoint next week because Graham and Kathleen are in Australia.
Hooray!
That's it. If you're in Australia,
There still won't be a checkpoint, but
But
It will
check
be
out Graham and
upside
Kathleen.
down. Yeah.
yes, there will be checkpoint is on a hiatus until after Desert Bus because Graham and Kathleen are going to be away, and then Desert Bus, which obviously will take some time.
but Feed Dump will continue.
Ooh.
With a mystery host.
Spoilers.
It's
Who knows? We'll figure it out.
but there's a new feed dump coming up
Yes.
with Kathleen, and it's still anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my eyes!
All right.
Thank
All right,
you.
thank you so much for watching.
And thank you, disembodied voice of Paul.
Yes.
We miss you, Paul.
Praise thee.
Come back to us.
That's what the Ouija board is for.
Well, thanks for hanging out, guys. This was a lot of fun.
And everyone will see you on Sunday.
Ooh.
Except that won't see you tomorrow. So that's when it'll happen.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
Bye!
Kill the feed!